All right. Hello, everybody. Now that I'm actually properly unmuted on Discord. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the D-Pad. I am Jeff. It is Multiplayer Sundays, so once again, as always, I am joined here by the gang. What's up, gang?
Multiplayer Sundays here on the D-Pad.
Sunday.
We need a fucking theme song with all the musical talent we got amongst us.
We could make something happen.
Yeah.
We should make like a theme song for Barotrauma, maybe a la SpongeBob SquarePants background.
Set
like
it to this like
Yellow Submarine, what?
backbeat jam
That
that they
too.
give us in the menu.
We all live in a flaming submarine. The inside is on fire, and we're all about to die.
Yeah, definitely some options we have. Have we?
For sure. Hello, Magmethius. Hello, Ali. Hello, Alxbrid. Welcome. Thanks for joining us again. When Go Patriots, I will take that from the chat. Thank you. Anytime we start this up, try to give a little bit of sense of what we did last time.
Last time.
For a second when you said that, I thought I literally accidentally hit the last time button. But no, we went around the submarine, we kind of shook the rust off, we got a couple missions done, we died a bunch of times, as is standard with this game. But we're pretty much going to go right back into it. We're going to load up our game from last time. Hopefully Barotrauma continues to cooperate with the capture. It was a little weird last time, so I had to use the whole desktop capture, but we'll see if it works out properly this time. So, assuming everybody is pretty much ready to go, I gotta change my name.
On the hole.
Gotta change my name back from Revolution.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, Okay, here we go. Let's load this thing up.
Yeah, and in case anyone is incredibly confused, Barotrauma is a cooperative game where we're all working as individuals trying to keep a submarine afloat, or, floating correctly at least, in the oceans underneath the ice crust of Europa. It's a lot like games like FTL, but played from kind of a more individual perspective and things like that, if you've seen them. Cooperative as long as we don't just murder each other. I mean, I guess that's some kind of cooperation.
Well, I was about to say we're the most dangerous threats to each other, but then again, no. No, plenty of things have exploded and shot us, so,
I still maintain it was not my fault.
I think we have
I
tape
think
to support
open
that.
shafts with
We
ladders
do have tape to support that.
are among the most dangerous things for us.
That is true.
It's like
Jeff, there's a request to buy a toolbox or two. They only cost 22, so if you want to buy a bunch of those, it'd be great.
Okay.
At least 5, if not 10 more.
Yeah, and then also,
I'll just buy all 7
we
of
have
them.
a good amount of money, and I think as a group, we kind of decided not to have random crew. So
Yeah.
we should upgrade, or at least not yet. I still want to get some in and name them after D-pad members to chirp at them when they mess up.
Or
I'm super down with that.
use them as sacrificial lambs.
You're still
yeah.
injured from last game.
Factorial controls do not work in Barotrauma.
Nope.
Oh, I'm still injured. from last
But
game.
if we are not getting crew right now, I would like to put forth that we get at least the first hull upgrade in terms of the ship upgrades.
I was gonna suggest the exact same thing.
Okay.
I agree 100%.
That sounds good to me. Is there anything else requested while I'm looking through the stocks?
How we doing on fuel? How we doing on bullets?
Check on fuel.
Like, I feel like
is-
another shotgun?
Yeah.
We have
we-
thorium and
Shells?
regular fuel rods.
We probably need bullets and shells more than we need
Yeah,
actual
definitely.
weapon system.
yeah, there's one shell in the cabinet
Ah.
plus an undisclosed number of shells on the security officer.
Okay, I've got...
And some on the helmsman.
I'll buy what I can in terms of SMG and the
I
shotgun.
could use 2 revolver rounds.
I think this is your crate, one of either Jose or Teddy, because it's got a toolbox with a bunch of plasma cutters and fuel rods and
Those
are
water
good
detectors.
detectors.
We have
Modular-
plenty of revolver
no,
rounds.
that's-
We've got like 20-30 rounds in the
I guess,
in
can I
the-
go put
Okay.
this down in the
Everything.
storage? That's what I'm asking. It's up in the dive bay right now.
Oh, that's probably loot.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of
stuff
random
we buy.
components and calcium and motion detectors.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
Oh, from the boat. Okay, so I'll put it in storage.
Yeah, I would sort it out if we need to.
I think that probably this toolbox was somebody's, though.
I mean, it was probably a looting toolbox.
We know what must be done, Scipio Carnium.
Checking.
I'm
the
going
balance
around
banks.
doing repairs right now,
Yep.
and then
It
I
is not
will
yet
sort
the
out-
time.
Okay, purchase made.
Well, I found this alien trinket. I don't know if we can sell it or something.
Is sub-upgrade guy... Has anybody found him? Oh my god, there's 2 clowns. Ew.
Yeah.
What is there a railgun shell kicking around in amongst loot? Because I thought
There
we had
should-
put it back on the shelf.
Oh.
The short one.
It might be up. It's not in this crate, but it might be upstairs on the ground with all the other stuff that got dumped up there.
The subgrade person. What are you guys... What, do you have something to talk about? I can't fuck with their reactor. Boo.
All
Hey, don't
balance
fuck with
tanks-
any of their things. They will arrest you.
All balance
Yes,
tanks are in
they
good shape.
will.
Checking the helm.
Good. So this is the purchase a new submarine person. So let's not do that.
Upgrades, not new subs.
Well,
Oh, I saw that, Jose. Witnessed
It's
fall.
also
Have
some
to do
more-
an incident report.
Some more quests you should hopefully find up there, Jeff. I don't know if we want to praise the Honk Mother. We'll see.
Yeah, I've found one quest so far, but the other ones have been elusive as of yet.
I will come help.
I love how earlier it was like, yay, procedurally generated stations, everything is different and new, and now I'm like, oh my god.
I don't know how you have so much trouble with this.
Well, it's not necessarily that I have trouble, but it's like when things are going on and people are chatting and we're starting up to like get ready to go, I feel bad like spending the time running around and looking for these because it's like a little bit of a waste sometimes. There's
so
there's
usually
one.
when I have trouble, I just say that I'm, mighty proud to say it. That
Can I
I'm
do
a
some
billion, but-
craft a thing while we're
Yeah,
attached
go
to the
nuts.
station? Cool.
This
Make
Right
some
here,
better
River Station.
bandages.
Well, took me 5 seconds, but I found the other 3 requests.
good. They're all in the same room apparently.
Yeah, they were. This guy's crew management. You looking for a sub upgrade still?
Yeah, I still haven't found him. He wasn't in their reactor room.
Damn it, Jose, you've repaired everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just about to announce I'm of the opinion that everything on this ship has been repaired.
I like to leave the dock with 100% in everywhere
With hopes and dreams.
for a little while at least.
Well, it won't
Taking
let me. I
two
think it's the
pistol
subs. I
rounds.
think the sub's not on yet.
It's 100% on.
It's not letting me.
Jeff,
craft
it's in the
those.
reactor room.
What?
I'm standing right next to him.
Is that the purchase a new sub guy?
Nope, that's the same room as the purchase a new sub guy.
Oh my god, maybe he was covering the
Joe,
other guy up.
1400
Zodorado.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me.
Battery fully charged.
Quick question, did we
I
need
got
more
it.
railgun rounds?
No. We have no room for more.
Okay,
Is what I mean.
that's fine.
We salvaged some from that other ship to replace anything we shot.
Alright, I'm gonna put one in hulls then. We have basically enough money to do 1, maybe 2 upgrades, but
We can do 2 depending on what it is.
Do you want to? I guess I have some stuff that we could maybe sell. I said like this weird ancient artifact cube thingy.
okay, I did buy
Could decrease the probability of fires.
in J boxes. I mean, there's fire resistance for junction boxes.
Well, we could also do power consumption of
There's
things.
faster pumps.
Faster pumps is better control.
Better batteries, quicker repairs. It's weird.
Increased view range of weapons. That
That
seems
would be
good to me.
Okay, enhanced periscopes.
Yeah, that seems worthwhile.
That's just about the balance of our money. So.
Yep.
All right.
Because we got a terminate a swarm as an option, and we got a delivery as an option. If we just upgraded hulls and we got some better sight range, maybe we want to try and kill a swarm without Carnium DCing this time.
Oh my god, I didn't even know this existed. There's options in the shipyard to be like repair everything on my ship, repair every wall on my ship. Like, obviously it takes credits, which kind of
Right.
sucks because you could just run around and do it yourself, but... Anyway, alright, so we should be good here now.
I'll be on my way, Chewbacca. Anytime my character just ragdoll flops past someone in the crew, I just imagine them in my head going, yep, that guy's driving this thing.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Hello, submarine. This is the diving suit I left on the ground.
Oh, there's an empty diving suit rack downstairs.
Yeah, things were going very poorly, and I needed to come get the dive suit and, like, be in it very quickly, so I just chucked the other one on the ground. Okay, you go there.
Yeah, the lore is pretty snarky.
Alright, there's a number of oxygen tanks
Yeah, Zim,
charging, but all the ones upstairs that are in cabinets should be full.
Sick.
I made some new batteries and put them on the battery charger. If there's anything that's dead, please feel free to swap it out.
How does one go about refilling welding fuel tanks?
You don't.
What should you do with empty ones, or do they just disappear?
Can you deconstruct them in anything in the fabricator?
Yeah, you can probably
Yeah.
deconstruct them.
Cool. I will
That's
keep
how
that
we
in mind.
eventually make some new
I
ones,
think
basically.
I can only. I don't know if I can. I don't know how to deconstruct things in the fabricator.
You use the deconstructor.
You can, yeah, different thing.
Oh.
It's well named, now that I think about
It
it,
is.
but... yeah, have...
Also,
Yeah, it's
there's
definitely not a function of the
bandage up
fabricator.
in upper airlock.
Word. Allie brings up a good point. Is there anything that we really want to unload from our previous haul?
Like unload as in put away or unload as in sell.
Unload isn't put away.
I did carry that
potentially
crate
ever.
full of some stuff down to the
Teddy, what
storage
does that
area.
sound?
Huh? That's
Oh,
the
that's the-
deconstructor.
It sounds awful.
Deconstructing fuel cells.
Oh, wow, yeah, that sounds like a jackhammer on the outside of our ship. I know what you're talking about now.
Oh, yeah, you do get more range when you look out the thing. That's neat. Wait, how do I have bite wounds and blunt force trauma?
Because this is from
I
last
bit
time.
you and I hate you.
I didn't...
Well, you two shot each other up a bit.
It's like my leg is
I
still broken
crowbarred
from
him
when I
and Jeff
dropped
shot me,
down.
thank you.
Yeah. Over
Yeah,
a
I'm
pipe.
still
It was
burnt.
a pipe dispute.
a little laceration.
Oh, it's...
I recall stun batoning a few people.
Yes, we did
Yeah,
pass
it
out
was.
for a while. Okay, so it's actually not a big deal. It should be all healing pretty quickly.
Alright, are we about ready to shove off?
I did all my purchasing. I think I'm pretty much ready to go in terms of things I have on me.
So you can craft things you don't have the skill to, but instead of like 45 seconds, it takes like 6 minutes.
So every mission we have sends us back towards Kritigorsk,
Mhm.
which is the colony we came from. Let's praise a honk mother, terminate a swarm, biohazard, and handle with care.
Terminator Swarm.
Yeah, that's what my my vote's to as
Need
well.
Revenge for that.
Yeah, swarms are okay.
It's a swarm. It's not hammerheads. It's a swarm of little thresher fucks. And in general, we kind of want to move. If you look at the map when Jeff pulls it up, it goes left-right essentially.
Mhm.
And there is a hidden feature that someone who is way better than us at this game told me about. That occasionally you'll have breeding grounds for enemies, and one of the things later on in the game is when
Explain
you
it
get
when we get there.
That's fine.
Fuck off.
Quick.
Or whatever. Fuck it.
No. Keep talking, but somebody help me reload these coil guns, because almost all of our coil guns are like out of
They're
ammo.
half full, and it's a until it's empty, you have that box of ammo in there.
Okay, well,
Steady.
just keep it in mind. But what were you saying, Dave? Breeding grounds?
Well, just that they fucking end up with breeding grounds that spread, and you have to destroy them, otherwise the stations don't build, and later on, you have no stations where you can buy shit if you don't fucking do it yourself.
Ooh.
Oh, like they will destroy / take over stations?
Correct. You end up with just empty abyss unless you spread the stations by destroying breeding grounds and keeping stations alive.
Okay. I mean, I'm glad we know that now, but I don't like knowing that.
Teddy, there is some, there's a funglarinum fuel rod and a regular fuel rod in this toolbox that was with the loot. Do you want those somewhere special, or are they just okay? in the
Yeah, we can
hardware?
bring them next to the reactor so they blow up when the reactor blows up.
Cool, so just put them in storage.
So weird to see the, like, moving bodies through the passive sonar. Well, at least at the moment, Hellman Captain, the bridge report's ready to go. So is anybody still finishing something up?
I think my part of engineering's fine. How's the reactor look?
It's on automatic.
She's running on her own steam.
I would say that engineering is probably good to go pending a sanity check.
Okay. And medical, you say you needed to move a couple of things, or
Oh, no, I'm good.
you're just about good to go?
Yep.
Okay, excellent.
Sanity check approved.
Lovely. Let me open this up. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go back towards Kritigorsk unless we want to go to Osis Flexus, which seems to kind of be like off in the wrong direction generally. So, Kritigorsk, and we will terminate Swarm. Correct? Is everybody down with that mission? Terminate Swarm?
Terminate him.
Okay, everyone prepare yourselves for combat. I'm going to select Terminate Swarm now, and then Helm will take us out. We are loading. Hey, the Europa Coalition likes us.
Probably did it. One of the missions was for them.
Hopefully this goes better than last time. Alxpert could be the title of the stream. I feel like that's the general happenstance.
Rubber banding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just heal you for a
Rubber
second.
banding.
I'm gonna heal you, Pete.
I am now loaded
Rubber
in and can
banding
move a little bit.
outside.
Can any of you guys move?
I
Yeah.
can move.
Just rubber banded me outside.
Of
Of
the
the
Does that mean
ship?
that you're...
For a second, yeah. I came back in wet.
At least you didn't come back in with your skull crushed.
Yeah.
Yes, you came back in alive, which which seems like the biggest, most important thing. Strange that it put me back up here.
Alright, you should be good, Pete.
Are we moving or are we stationary, Helm?
We're still stationary, I believe.
I'm moving.
Okay.
Oops, Barotrauma just crashed.
Oh no.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
goddamn. I just murder Peter and then have him respawn once he rejoins the server?
Probably.
That or we, I mean, yeah, time for however we can get him back in here.
That swarm is not far away, also. They're
You
actually...
know what? Next time we go buy stuff, I think we should buy more opium if we can. I don't know if I can craft it and I'm running low.
Never a bad idea to have opium.
Well, it serves the purpose of like healing some internal injuries, but it doesn't super addict you like
Is this the
morphine and
approved
fentanyl
apology
do.
position?
Big splits. Fall
I'm
backwards.
doing a quick check of all battery-powered devices
Mhm.
to see
Believe
if I
I've
can sub out any
Folded
batteries.
pyramid. Nope. Back bridge.
I don't know how you get it to hold the back bridge. I keep flopping.
Oh yeah, Pete's gone.
Let's see what happens if he can rejoin us. Can we go back to the station without failing the mission? Does anybody know?
We failed.
We failed.
It just undoes it.
Yep.
Yes. How many
It's
are
an
out there?
instance mission. On the swarm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10.
Yeah, I can be on the guns.
Okay, let's see what happens when Pete rejoins this time.
It says I can spectate while waiting for a respawn shuttle. How long does it take for the respawn?
If it saved the same server settings I did last time, it should be 3 minutes. If it did not, then it's probably like 5 minutes. If it gives you the option to like take the respawn shuttle, or if there's some button, then maybe you do that. But otherwise, I don't know.
Hey, where's your... here, let's get this.
Do we have contacts like in gun range?
No. I mean, we're still at the station. We haven't
Oh.
like fully undocked yet, so.
I don't... It won't let you combine these coil gun like ammos.
I actually don't know if you can.
It's like if I drag bandages on top of other bandages that are half used, it combines them and makes as many whole units as it can, but apparently it doesn't work for the ammo.
Right. It's kind of a different
Uranium.
different like
Oh boy.
a different
Oh boy.
thing.
Reactor off. Look out. It's on fire. Do not go in there.
I'm gonna go in the ballast tank just to be
What's the
safe.
plan?
And we didn't move the scram the reactor.
Oh, Charnium's brain dead.
Ow. Do you have the...
There might be a command from the front to scram it.
I mean, I've already done it.
It's scrammed. We just still have
I just put on backup battery.
These batteries are probably gonna blow up. You got it.
They got a little bit of time before they go. Where's our other fire extinguishers?
It usually lives on the floor, but it moved because we respawned the ship.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, reactor fire gives us a moment to hopefully get Pete back on board. Is it doing any sort of countdown?
I see no countdown. It told me that there, it said that I would be able to spectate until the respawn happens.
I don't know what the timer we gave on that was.
So I'm currently spectating.
They only spawn if a certain percentage of players have died.
Oh, I thought I also changed that setting, but that's entirely possible.
No idea, man. I think we go or we reload, one of the two.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be...
But with how this game works with saving everything as we go, we pretty much just try it.
Alright, I mean, rather than wait around, let's give it a shot.
Turn off the battery backup array.
What?
Said Dave can turn off the battery backup. We're gonna be browned out for a second while we catch up with the batteries not spawning power.
I'm not sure, Alex.
Yeah. Question mark.
I'm not sure if it like auto saves as you go and stuff.
One of the biggest problems about this new campaign update is that all the stuff that used to be relevant and, like, useful information on the internet is now no longer applicable.
Alright, we ready to do this?
Yep, shove off.
I was born mostly ready.
I was born on a Tuesday.
Nature deemed me ready enough to be born.
Doc, I
Is
need
Pete
some
back on
pills.
board?
Yep, I'm coming. Come here.
No, there's no real way to get him back on board unless you like admin spawn him.
Eventually.
Respawn shuttle if there's like
Gotta get some...
certain percentage of us dead, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's, like... It doesn't seem like there's any kind of, commands that I can do. Tilde do anything? No.
Actually, wait. Wait a second.
What?
You said Pete's brain dead. Is his character actually dead, though?
Yes. What do you mean bad? Wait, what do you mean? You're good, Teddy.
Is his
'Cause
character
I
still?
see a heal option, not this is a dead, not just a grab because they're dead.
Where is his character?
Guns.
On the gun deck.
Because it might just be that you are.
No,
in
he
a
is deceased.
veg-
He is deceased. I cannot do anything
Okay.
to resuscitate him.
Swarm
it
It
just
says
1100.
deceased,
Edge
cause of
case.
death, brain dead. All right, I'm gonna get on the guns here.
Oh yeah, he's on the ground. I thought he was just
Yeah.
standing there not doing anything.
No,
I don't think that's a very good way of them to handle this. The disconnect.
Yeah.
Brain dead the
Well,
character.
somehow you got
Pretty
stunned
shitty.
somehow, and then you became brain dead. So I don't know exactly.
Well, when you
All right,
timed out.
we're
All right,
engaging-
swarm 1000. Contact behind us, coming in the top left.
Turn on battery backup once we get in the fight.
I'm gonna hold for a second for this guy to come in range in the top left.
Oh yeah, I don't see him at the moment.
Somebody switch to the top left gun.
I have the top left gun.
He's coming
Okay.
in now.
I see. One down.
All right, that's the only one that was near us first. I just wanted to get rid of that before we hit the swarm.
Give me a second. The batteries are a little damaged from the fire.
Okay, holding. Well, coming to a stop.
Like Dave, when Dave's braking, it's like yes, 30 seconds of braking.
It's a submarine.
This one's pretty good. We're set. We're set.
Yeah, no, actually, it's settled much quicker than I thought.
We weren't moving very fast. If on manual, this thing can chug, and then it takes a long time to stop.
Alex, I do think I like where the headspace of these guys are at with their like lore snarkiness. I think it's like a.
All right. We should be good to go into any fight. Once we do engage, please turn on the battery backup to just smooth out the reactor.
Okay, the swarm is gonna come on the right side of the ship. Looks like it might be top right-ish.
Okay, I'm on the fore ventral gun.
I'm on the forward dorsal gun.
We still got about 700.
Okay.
Alright, junction boxes all look good. Comms looks good.
Reactor room's good.
Cool. You want to check the engine? I'll check
Whoa,
the guns.
is that all the swarm, Dave? On the thing there? So they're gonna be above us.
Yeah, we just went down, so they're gonna be coming up above us. It looks like.
Alright, I am on the gun. The
Engine's good.
Guns look
Okay,
fine.
generators topped off.
Which gun do I want? That's
The railgun?
Left.
Or we don't need the railgun for these.
Oh,
little
you know
things.
what, Jeff? You can have this gun then. The one that's going to be pointed at the swarm, most likely.
okay. If you want to trade me for the
Yeah,
one in the
that's-
next room over with the that's top left.
Say again, Dave?
Oh, we had a little bit of brownout.
Yeah.
Looks like we might be going straight up to them. We're about 350 away.
Okay.
Alright.
Um,
We're on both upper
Engage
guns.
battery backup.
I will as soon as I have close contacts and not just markers.
be ready, Helm, on the electric discharge coil because it's going to be lined up real nice if,
Oh, I know.
if they're coming
but
from above.
I don't want to crush our batteries.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So that was like an emergency situation.
No, it should be good.
Okay.
Junction box just to hold.
We're in our last 35% of these fuel rods.
All right, we're coming up on it.
Yeah.
Sneaky cave in here.
Under 250.
Closest ones are at like 90-ish. We don't go up very high, very fast though.
Yeah. We should have put one more ballast, like tank in a not pump, but just tank.
Yeah, actual ballast space.
I mean, it
I didn't
seems
check
like they
the
keep
I hear an
cycling
alarm.
water in and out, even though you're going up.
All right, there it is.
Okay. I see.
No contacts front side yet.
They're gonna be like dead above us.
Yeah.
Right.
There they are.
Oh, found one.
I'm not seeing any on my screen yet.
Putting on backup.
My super cap is drawing.
Don't forget that depth charge is supposed to be like a decoy.
Yeah, these are all above us though. We
Were
don't
the
really
two-
have a choice but to go through them.
Yeah, none on my camera yet.
It looks like 2 still floating below, or did
That
those
dead
There's
body
the
was
dead
probably-
one sinking, yeah.
Yeah, a body went down towards the 4 dorsal side, so if somebody else is on a gun and wants to give that a look.
I only see 3
Oh,
more
yeah.
coming up about 75.
What clock? Hour?
Same.
Same thing?
Like 11, 10, or like 1 or 2.
Okay. Well, I should be on them.
Okay.
This is really tight ass quarters too for navigating.
Yeah. None on.
There they are. Oh, there's the actual swarm. There's a shat ton. Like I count 12.
Oh boy.
I
We're
hear
good
water.
for you to use the coils if you need to.
Okay, we're going back down.
You're probably
I'm gonna need someone that's gonna have to heal helm so they don't bust in the
I'm
front.
on it.
You're probably light on ammo in the coil guns.
I am late on
Yeah,
one of them.
I refreshed the ones I could, Pete. After you went down, I did that.
I hear water.
Same. I don't think
I see the league. I got it.
Thank you, Teddy.
there's nothing in.
Yep, I'm coming back in to get range.
I gotta reload this gun. This.
Jose, I could use a nav terminal fix as well.
I just did both of them for you.
There are 3 at the gun that you're trying to reload. There are 8 at the gun you're trying
Yeah,
to reload.
dude, whatever you're reloading, get in and start shooting.
Yes.
They're gonna be getting in through the cargo hull breaches.
Are they in or just hull breaches?
Just hull breaches so far.
Going to repair the hull breaches.
I'm doing work up here. Keep lowering slowly, Helm.
Yep, I'm keep tracking.
Yep, it's good.
I still
Both
hear
Ben
a
and
hull
I.
breach.
Yeah, Teddy's on it. I can see him repairing
Hull
in the
breaches
corner.
are clear.
All right, 2 more contacts on me. I'm out of super cap.
Backup's still on, I'm pretty certain.
Well, it's just gonna charge slow because that's how it works. I just gotta like real slowly walk.
I'm juicing the recharge rate on you.
Great, thank you. I got one.
I'm making
Got
sure
2.
engine commands still have power.
Okay, I think we're clear from the close contacts. There might be some more living ones. We're going back up.
Cool, then I'll take this opportunity to just
Oh.
hit a bunch of these junction boxes.
Fucking motherfuckers are eating each other's bodies.
Are they? That's pretty brutal.
I think it looks like they're just munching on their old friend's dead body.
It definitely looked like that.
Water.
That is cargo again.
Upstairs again. I get it.
Thank you.
Getting pretty low on ammo up here.
Swap it out.
I don't think we have any fresh ones.
They're in racks.
Right.
No, I know,
no,
but there's
no,
not.
he did that while they were still half full.
Yeah, just so we'd have full to start.
I see.
Right, but
Yeah.
you should have gone through that half first.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I was trying to.
We only
combine
have the
them, but
one
it
rack
wouldn't
of
let me.
coil gun ammo.
I
Trying
put them
to
on the ground
disarm.
near the other ones.
Oh, sorry, there's one in the gun cabinet too.
Oh, sniper, no sniping. Is that alive?
Trying to kind of blind fire at where it seems they are.
No, no, no! Don't waste the super capacitor ammo right now.
Okay.
Nothing else coming at us this second,
Yeah,
right? Going back up.
It looks a little. Oh, I got one
there's one.
contact on. It might be coming to you, Ben, if it swims
Yeah,
away
one
from
gun,
me.
I jump back in the gun.
No, you got it.
No, I got his body.
I
Alright,
still
head back
follow
up.
that
Be
swarm.
repaired.
What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna reload this.
Your loader is down, Jet. This gun's not gonna function.
Okay. I'm gonna keep watching out of it.
About 5 seconds.
Roger.
Here comes the next one.
On it, firing. Gun works. Thank you, Teddy.
I'm just
I'm
topping
dealing
it
with the
off now.
battery backups presently.
You're good.
Punk.
Swarm
Nice
is
job,
terminated.
everybody.
Get the fuck out of here, Swarm.
So what do you think we do? We think we just sell the half-used ammo crates and then buy fresh ones, or?
No, I think we shoot the half-used ammo crates until we
Yeah.
need a fresh one.
When it's not a swarm mission, we probably don't need to be running through as many buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like 12 targets up front. I burned a fresh crate, and I'm halfway through a second fresh
That's why
one.
we saw like 2 or
I
3.
swapped in a 2/3 fresh one for you, Jeff.
Okay, so maybe I almost burned through 2.
Yeah, we just have a bunch on this rack that are like just at the very end, and then there's one exploding one that I didn't put in because I figured we saved that.
I would
for,
say load all of the mostly dead ones into the guns right, or like half the gun.
Okay.
Just so that we can shoot through them and be done with it. Also, Jose, did I see you hit 55 or are you still 54?
54.
Ah,
I know.
Painful.
Turning off backup power ray.
44. Probably a good idea.
Backup batteries are off.
For Carnium's body.
I mean, I think I'm gonna increase the recharge rate on all the supercapacitors.
Oh, you can't put coil guns in the fucking steel cabinet.
No, they have to go in the coil gun rack.
Adam, Teddy, over
the floor.
Yep. Well, they're at 50%.
Name a more classic combo.
Hey, man.
Sometimes you gotta get.
If they didn't want me fucking with the clock speeds, why did they make it a thing I could do?
Yeah, they shouldn't have unlocked it. All right, crew, that was good shit. Helm, are we headed just back towards base?
We are creeping towards Kutgorsk. Contact on the bottom.
Ooh, got it.
Or a wreck. Have we seen any random wreck?
Unless I
Keep
keep the
an
wrong
eye out.
gun.
Yeah, you got 3 dead bodies like being dragged by the top of your ship, so you're gonna get some contacts just now.
No,
I
I'm
hear
seeing
some water
one. There
from
was
below.
one on the bottom. Ballast tank B, the middle of the 3.
On it.
I don't know if I have a solution on it, unless that railgun can hit
We're
it,
getting
Beans.
space.
Checking the other ones.
I mean,
We're getting some
pretty sure that
distance
the
on 'em.
railgun can shoot that spot, but
Oh yeah.
oh, never mind. it's
Ballast
behind.
tanks are in rough shape right now.
Yep, I'm on B.
I'm on A.
B's got the only breach.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
repairing
probably
it
need
and then
pump
I'll-
maintenance before
Are
you
at, like
dock,
40%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
because
I'm gonna
otherwise
hit
you'll have
A
the
and then
dock
check the
dance.
engines.
Oh my god, the dock yo-yo is my how I know I'm like something is wrong.
Now we're trying to head that off before you do the dock yo-yo.
I just have to learn to recognize it and not be like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Just be like,
I
my
think we
ballast
just need to learn
pumps
to
are.
check it before we dock.
Yeah, that's the smartest way to go. It's not usually our style to do things intelligently, but we can improve.
Adapt and overcome, my friend.
Intelligently, maybe. Efficiently, not necessary. Oh, no, sorry, the other thing. Maybe not intelligently, but efficiently. Probably also not.
Jeff proving his own point.
Maybe it's we do things. We do things.
We get it done.
Yes. Yeah, we get it done.
Maybe it's maybe.
I was very efficient in getting to that point.
Of course, of course.
Oh man, all of the junction boxes right now are in.
That is something we're not sure, Allie. We don't know how we can get the rest of the crap out of those boxes.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, if someone wants to be on the bottom gun, for lack of a better thing to do, you can keep an eye out for wrecks. I'm watching. I haven't seen anything. Seeing a lot of caves, we can send someone down to find an alien artifact. I think there's like one on every map.
Yeah, remember what happened last time?
I sure do.
I searched Google for Barotrauma refull oil gub ammo.
Oh, good search.
Yeah,
Yes.
it nailed it.
Yes.
Nailed it.
D.
I'm electric
55.
All right, can I do some of the You want to trade off for a little bit so I can do some of the bulk of the repair work?
Sure.
Just
Get
give it a
that skill up
reactor.
so that you stop accidentally electrocuting yourself.
It's probably better.
Ooh, that's probably a good way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just checked the internet.
Just top up everything. Sweep top to bottom.
Internet
That's the
suggests,
again.
yeah, exactly what Ali said. Internet suggests just deconstruct the empty box, and you know you'll have most of the materials to make a new, fresh coil gun box.
Does it use energy to use the deconstructor, Teddy? Battery power?
It's 500
Go
watts.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was manual steering. That's my bad.
You just give her
Whatever.
old love tap.
I'm trying to. No, the brownout. I'm trying to
Oh.
get some skill. I don't get it when I'm doing automatic, but automatic keeps it very within bounds.
Right.
Yeah. If
This
the
is not a
reactor's
very
on
tight
auto,
map.
yeah, if the reactor's on auto, you're gonna get brownouts when you do stuff like that, but it's not like bad.
This has been a very tight map, also,
Good for practice.
and for crashing. So I've done a lot of autopilot.
I gotta say, all in all, everyone performed pretty admirably in that interaction. Are all 3 of our ballast tanks topped? Yeah.
Yeah, you better believe it.
This thing needs 1 more tank, like Teddy said.
We just took a really quick swing, or we can at least improve the power of the pumps and shit with the upgrade. We took a
Yeah,
real
we
quick
definitely need-
swingy swing,
I
real
mean,
quick
unless you
swingy
start.
swing by the roof. Just
What is
said
that
hello.
bright contact?
I never know.
Oh yeah, down there. Ooh, sea monster.
It could
Might just be
be.
like some fucking Moloch hiding, waiting to kill us. With contact bottom left.
Yep. See it. Tracking.
So you guys can see pretty far, huh?
Oh, he was looking at secondary.
I'm watching.
radar.
I'm watching radar.
Oh, got it.
Yep, it's coming up on south. Somebody got it.
Bottom left, like okay. I see
It's
bottom right
It's
now.
now 4 lower 4. Yep. Should be right underneath the coil gun.
Status monitor could use a top off, not urgent.
I'll be
He's
there.
dead, and I bisected his
coming.
tail.
Yep.
Oh, I see things you could like. There's like gold or something on these walls. Like you could mine that shit.
Yes, there is, like, you can go and take stuff from the walls, and like all the plants that hang around on the like sea floor are not just for show. They actually also will like, you know, you can turn it into shit.
Your helm here is busted. You're gonna need to replace your whole carburetor.
Yeah, you gotta need a whole new submarine, I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're gonna need a new subframe for your submarine. You're gonna
Listen,
need...
I'm gonna cut you a deal on labor costs, alright?
Your flangulator's completely flangulated, man.
Now here at Rockwell, we're really proud of our new retro encabulator.
So-
That's how I picture the
so-
fucking engineers in this game.
Rockwell
Southie
retro
of Europa?
encabulator. Yeah.
Apparently.
we
Yeah, it's a fucking submarine.
This-
Yeah, no.
Your Samo flange is disconnected.
What? Is a Samo flange?
What the fuck is
How
a
did you
Samo
find that?
flange?
Gonna need to replace all these
Yarr.
insurance.
It'd be so funny if we like left like what's it called? The place we're returning to.
Cryptogorsk? You almost said Chernigorsk.
Chernigorsk, yeah.
Chernigorsk, yeah.
Well, it'd be so.
It's a docking time.
All right, everybody, hold on tight.
Well, our ballast pumps actually seem to be working this time, so
That's nice.
Hold on to your butts.
Gonna need a whole new air filter.
100%. So you're good.
Your air filter has a tiny speck of dirt in it, so we're gonna need to replace that and charge you for it.
All right, I'm building new coil gun ammo.
35 meters.
yeah, they don't give me much clearance on the left here, huh?
No. You have space, but you're okay.
I was getting an oil change once.
You guys can see when
And
I.
They didn't
What?
have the right air filter at the place, and the guy was like, "Well, you could get it from the shop across the street, and I could install it for you." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I know how to put an air filter into a spot where an air filter goes. I'm good."
Put Peg in Hole was one of my first childhood games, in fact. So.
Hey! I thought it was a bump, but you did it.
No, that was the bump of it locking in, and also me hitting it a half second before I hit dock.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's one way
I'm
to do
glad
it.
it's labeled me as disconnected and not deceased.
Yeah, we won't give you we won't tag you with
we were all
another life.
naked for a second. It had us all in our skivvies real quick.
That
before it
we are
spawned.
we are locked on a submarine, Benjamin.
You can take my.
Ah! Taking his shirt off.
Apparently,
Look
that's.
at those pants.
These are my under things.
This is.
Oh, we are lying together, Ben. Oh no, we're not married.
I like to sleep with my clothes on. Okay, thank you.
I'm a never knew there are dozens of us.
You just do it through the hole.
Literal dozens.
Feeling a
I found 3 quests so far.
And the reactor is out of fuel. Perfect timing.
Holy
actually.
shit, good timing. Yeah.
Let me know when you're buying stuff, Jeff. I have a couple items.
Roger, I'm doing the old searcheroo to find where the fuck I buy stuff.
Someone wants to hear what I have to say.
Yeah, Dave.
I happen to find some nice alien contraband. It's yours for 1,000 mark. I'll throw in a power cell. What do you say? He opens his coat to reveal a pistol that looks like genuine alien tech. Someone wants to sell us an alien pistol for $1,000.
Captain.
What say the group?
How we doing? How are we doing on money?
We just got 3,500.
So what do we have total?
Yeah, is Carnium back in yet?
30.
Probably
I
like
am back.
3,500.
Alley9 is asking if Carnium's back in.
I'm not sure. Jose, I'm gonna heal you real quick while you're standing right here, not moving. Cause
I have an easy way to solve this. Cardium, are you back in?
I mean, I said so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
I typed
thought I
so.
heard So we want to buy this here alien pistol?
Yeah, I think we do.
Are you
Sure.
good?
Sure.
As long as you don't get arrested.
Ah, he hands me the pistol. It's the genuine article. Alien pistol is what it's called.
Cool
and
ass.
one alien power cell.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Don't get yourself arrested for wielding a gun.
Shop
Yeah,
is
no, I'm
open
gonna leave
for
it.
requests, by the way.
Are you fabricating stuff upstairs, Beans?
Not at the moment, no.
You just were, weren't you?
Nope, I was not.
Then what the fuck is that noise?
I mean,
You're
I'm
on a
moving around
submarine.
with a coil
Jeff,
gun.
can you buy opium?
Let me find out. There's 5 opiums.
Yeah,
Oh
those
man,
would be great. You can't.
you
I
don't
can't
even need
craft
to get
those,
approached
apparently.
by a shady guy in a hood to get the opium.
Nope.
How much are
No,
they?
that's how you got laser pistols.
They're like 34 marks.
Okay, yeah, that grab.
Which
those.
I'm getting all 5, yeah.
Yeah. I guess if we're crafting coil gun ammo, we don't need coil gun ammo.
We need steel and aluminum to make it. So I could pick some extra steel and aluminum up if we wanted
Yeah, I
to.
was gonna say, how much
I
is-
thought they were expensive to buy raw.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
are.
Kinda.
We have a bunch.
Remember, it's 2K for the next hull upgrade.
Actually, coil gun ammunition, like a box of it, is just 116 marks, which is like not
It's only...
much more.
Wait, does it cost less for me to buy things here?
That'd be
Yeah,
very
oh.
strange.
I don't know.
He is captain.
So apparently, no matter how many times I put the railgun shell away, it's going to end up back in the cargo hold.
That's where it belongs, isn't it?
Okay.
Jeff,
Thank
when
you,
you're done
David.
shopping, come this way.
Jeff, do they have any organic fiber or bandages? Either one is fine, because I can make bandages from the organic fiber.
They got
Actually, it's just gone now.
mad bandages. I'll grab 5.
Sure, perfect.
Opium and bandages so far.
You guys didn't end up shooting the railgun, right?
No.
No,
I don't believe we did.
it's missing
don't
one
think
I
slot
think
of
we will
ammo,
in the
but...
next one against a Moloch.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, it's loaded, and we only have 2, not 3, on the secondary shelf.
Oh, well... two, not
I
three,
fired
six,
one
there's-
last time.
Right, but I salvaged
Is the
one
gun
last
is
time.
the gun full?
The gun is full.
That's why,
Sec-
because it was missing one, and I put that one in there.
Hmm.
Jeff, when you finish shopping,
I never shot
come
it
this way.
though.
I will. And any other requests before we finish shopping, by the way? Engineering, how's our,
A railgun shell.
Okay. How is our,
Yep.
stocks of rods?
So
It's going to depend on where our mission takes us also, I think. I'm going to run back and check the thing. But look at the sub upgrade lady on your way out, Jeff.
Okay.
Just tell me how much it costs to, like, upgrade the junction boxes.
okay, so we have 2 brand new rods in the reactor. We have 3 thorium fuel rods in reserve and 4 regular in reserve. So that's like, I'd say 3 to 4 missions worth of fuel.
Okay.
Oh, hey, this toolbox that was in our storage crate has 2 more rods.
Oh, even cooler. Put them in the rod closet.
One of those is like a special rod, right? Like it's
Yeah.
Fulcrum? Yeah. I'm afraid to put that thing in the reactor, to be honest.
the
It
emergency
sounds like it could be fun.
maneuvers.
Yeah, it sounds like it could explode.
Oh! Hurt
What?
my legs
Also,
a little
there's
bit.
at least one bandage in here, and then a rubber duck.
The rubber ducks are rubber.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There are bandages scattered throughout the ship in the little like supplies cabinets, but I like to leave those for like if someone's like if I'm not around or I'm dead and someone needs
I
to
got one in
bandage
engineering
themselves real
for-
quickly.
Looks like we're going back to Woolstone.
Where is the sub upgrade person? Were they upstairs?
They're on the way back down.
Oh, closer to down. Okay. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
We can kill a single Moloch, or we can
Wait.
kill a Hammerhead Matriarch along with a swarm of smaller ones. I think the Moloch sounds better.
I agree. Here.
There's
First
some
weapons.
more.
No, that's the full one.
There's some more iron and aluminum in the deconstructor from an empty box that I brought.
So that's what happens is you have to end up like stacking up iron. We can create one more full box after this. Let me know how many you need.
Well, what I was gonna say was that for at least our like raw material storage, we can apparently put toolboxes into crates, and so we could make toolboxes of each
Oh,
individual
yeah,
element we
containers
wanna
and
store,
containers.
and just container that.
Nice. I like it.
But I'm a Troishka doll of storage.
Hey, if
I
the
assume
game
those are the
keeps gonna let us
Russian
abuse it
nesting
like that,
dolls,
why
I
yes.
not?
believe that is the appropriate name for a Russian nesting doll, but
Yes,
I also
Matryoshka.
could be
It is.
bullshitting that one.
So we have 2 that are at like 30% coil gun ammo, and our shelf is full.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna save because we only have 2 aluminum left.
Yeah,
But there's a full one that's coming off the fabricator right now.
yeah, that should be good. Like, we'll go through these rounds.
Where the
I think you went past the ship upgrade person, but whatever, Jeff. We should try and figure out the shopping before we hit the station.
Yeah, I mean it's in between round stuff, which I'm trying to be quick about, but also I can't fucking find where the sub upgrade person is.
I'm coming back.
Did you also walk around?
That's part of the problem.
Also
you're
on
right.
the floor in the gunnery deck. PTR.
Definitely not up here.
Thank you.
Boyd Reeves is a shopkeeper who has nothing to sell, which is weird.
Nothing he wants to sell to you.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe he's holding out on me.
It's literally right here, Jeff. It's in the reactor room. I'm gonna drag you around the next one.
Did I not? I mean, everybody out there who was watching, I walked in here and looked. Oh, when
See,
they're
if some-
on
you have to get
ladders,
closer.
it disappears.
No, it doesn't. You just have to be close enough to them.
No, when they are on ladders, they're...
On my
And
screen,
see how
she was
he's
on the ladder
talking?
and still had it.
Oh, I don't know.
They still have it right now.
If you...
Now it's disappeared,
and-
but
yeah.
because you were talking to them.
I'm not talking to them.
Well, regardless, look better. Talk to them.
Yeah, that's weird.
How much does it cost to do a junction box?
Our junction boxes don't catch fire.
I know. I'm trying to figure out if I can buy things for less.
Which one of
Oh.
the junction box mods?
Just the junction box, the cheapest one.
Cheapest one is 841.
Okay, they're the same.
Okay.
This person's upgrades are cheaper, it looks like, but. Alright. Unless
Maybe
we're
they
spending
like
it. We
more.
ready?
Yeah, I'm rolling back down to the sub.
That's probably a hippie.
Bottom left is one you can repair.
Nope, so is lights too.
Oh, what happened? Did I actually get hurt at all? Oh, not really. I might have enough wounds, Beans, to consider administering a something.
All those should be good, Jose.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well, your wounds can be taken care of while we're underway.
That's what I'm saying. Should I come to the med bay?
You have to undock us. So you're the only one who can.
Well, once...
Also, for all those who fight fires on this ship, the new location for the reactor room fire extinguisher is the supply cabinet just inside the door.
Should also go move those
Oh.
welding tanks.
Dope.
They're already moved.
Okay.
This one right here.
Yeah, there are no more welding tanks next there. We had done those last session.
No,
Let's
it's got
get
a
a move
box
on.
of 10 welding tanks.
I'm just...
Right, but we moved them out of this cabinet.
I'm giving
Right.
myself a second for Beans to check me out. Are you muted, Beans? You saying...
Sorry, yeah, we just need to get under. I need to use a little bit of opium on you to tick you up just a bit. So we need to get underway to get that opium that you.
Sick.
Also,
So
wasn't it
definitely
under
need-
20% damage. It's not worth it.
Well, he is. No, so where'd he go?
I'm a little
He's
past
just at
20,
20%. Yeah.
Oh, boo fucking who? Let's get the
No,
shit
we
going.
can go. We have to go, but we have to go
Yeah.
to get the opium because we have to go because it's in the stuff he bought.
Oh, he needs the opium, but it's in.
Oh,
let me
that's
just
funny.
have another 10 seconds to check ballast tank C.
Okay. And are we gonna do the Moloch or the Matriarch?
Mola.
Okay.
Motherfucking Moloch.
Cool. Ballast tanks look good. Junction boxes look good. How's the engine room look?
Engine and O2 are good to go.
Beautiful.
All right. Any red lights from anybody, or are we good to go?
Returning to the reactor room.
I mean, when you go, won't it return you to the reactor room?
No, it doesn't. It puts me somewhere else.
Yeah, it's
Battery
Wow.
backups are go.
Yep.
We're
Ready
good.
in all respects.
all right. Undocking. Well, loading new mission state, I guess.
God, don't fucking DC Carney. We need you.
Yeah, please.
Oh, thank you, Mag.
Does a higher gunnery rating?
Comment.
Does it
Oh, yeah.
Does it mean you use less ammo when you shoot?
No.
Probably.
Well, I don't know, actually. I think it's just you turn better, you have a tighter grouping.
No, it's just how quickly the gun gets to where you're pointing it, and how much it deviates from that point when you're shooting it.
Hmm.
Pete, are you
Moloch
alive?
is a
I
little
am
far away.
here. I'm here. The stuff has been delivered to cargo.
Alright, give me
Hooray!
the go ahead to shove off when you can. We got some trucking to do.
Reactors and engine are ready. You're good to go, Captain.
Get a ripping.
We're burning out real hard real quick.
Well, you literally just punched it, Chewie.
I mean,
Wait.
autopilot goes 0 to, I guess, go this way kind of
Where
fast.
did the stuff that got dropped off go? Where's it's not in
Cargo
cargo bay?
usually.
Or there's no new box in cargo bay.
That's because I think because the cargo is actually delivered upstairs.
I think it's
Oh, okay.
near to where
The one called cargo, yeah.
Yeah,
The room called cargo, which is off the airlock.
the ventral airlock. Yeah.
Yeah, they aren't going to valet it to our storage location.
Dorsal airlock.
I would pay
You
it.
probably build your.
I would pay an extra 50 marks if they valeted it to our storage containers.
It's going to cost you more than 50 marks.
Why is
I
there
could
an
have moved
admiral's
the
hat
spawn
in the
point
stuff
if
that
I
is
had
bought?
actually thought
Yes,
about
my
it.
admiral's hat.
Because Jeff likes spending our money on dumb shit.
Do you mean my admiral's hat?
No.
Oh.
Sucks to suck.
Have to wear my ballistic helmet and protect my head.
I mean, all this has got me thinking there might be a mutiny.
It'd be a shame if your reactor caught fire.
All I'm saying is I have to work to dodge walls, so it's way easier to just blast into them.
Oh, thanks, Patty Bot. The D-pad is streaming.
Oh, hey, good job, Patty Bot. It only took you 45 minutes?
I don't know what you're talking about, guys. This is the first mission, and we're all here, and it's gonna go great.
What am I looking for here? I've
What did
got
he say?
Toolboxes.
This one is gonna be fucking gun, like, rail guns as well.
Carrying that crate around.
I'm just delivering it to downstairs. I don't have anything to do
Yeah,
at
I
the
think I
moment.
may have accidentally picked up a coil gun box.
The box with all of the new toolboxes is now in the racks in the center of the sub.
Beautiful.
Bunch of random shit.
Reactors on auto. Gonna do a lap of the ship, repairing shit.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of just ascending, so we're not even really running much power.
That is nominal.
I would love to be able to have a sonar that goes farther, so if there are any upgrades that do that, like, fucking please and thank you.
Okay, active, you mean? Pings?
Just a larger view.
Okay. Well, you can zoom it in and out by rolling your mouse wheel.
I know, don't. That does that to me.
Oh, really?
Yes, don't.
That's funny.
You're
Try to
looking
drive.
at display.
It's the sonar view. 2 monitors.
What's the problem? There's only one status monitor, so if I want the other stuff, I gotta, like, stand over Dave's shoulder, and I had no idea that it actually if I zoom in or out, it zooms his view in and out. That's
Yeah.
very
It's
surprising.
like it's like remote play.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it lets you click to like move them. Maybe even just because I'm using the terminal already.
I mean, I'm gonna click ahead in your direction just to see. Yes, I can.
yeah, it sure does.
I can change your point.
Doing that, I wonder if you hurt the nav terminal by just standing and doing it, or if it's just by
Oh
clicking
god.
on it.
Just there checking it. My God.
I just mean like in general, if you watching it hurts it, or if it just is when you click. Like same way you can look at the reactor, but only when you click it doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, if you just stand there breaking my things, I need those to drive.
Just staring at the monitor and also just like crunching things and punching the monitor.
Just eating chips and spilling into it. and, like,
It's just eating Doritos over the monitor. The fuck?
hey, look! Watch out for! I see it.
The fucking steering wheel has Dorito crumbs on it.
Yeah.
How much time do we still have?
1,600 meters to the Moloch.
Yeah, we've
Cool.
been doing a lot of vertical descending and ascending, so we haven't really
Yeah.
trekked much. We can go in this little cave.
I can throw some directional pings in that direction from this sonar monitor if you want me to see if it's actually a realistic cave, but
I mean,
nah, it's curling. I think it's curling
Nah.
over up and to the right.
Yeah.
no, we're not supposed to go through that cave. Definitely not.
Sorry.
So I think it might come in handy with that decoy depth charge potentially. Otherwise, also railgun for sure. I do at some point want to drop like
Gun
a,
for over 10. All right,
drop
no,
a
you're right,
nuclear depth charge.
Yeah.
you're good.
Well, that's apparently a good way to do it, is to get a couple hundred meters above like a swarm if you see them on tracking, and then release the depth charge. And it usually,
Yeah.
you can do it like contact detonation, so you just let it sink down next to them and then blow it.
Yeah. Or like those, like the monsters that are exceptionally large. You gotta probably do those things initially to beat them.
This Moloch is not going to be small.
Now, this is a windy as fuck little traveling course.
Mm-hmm. This is the machine
Alright,
that
my
goes
sub-pilot.
ping.
My sub-pilot cut his teeth on something called an orca for all you spreadsheet simulator nerds out there.
Yeah. Shout out to EVE Online.
The MMO that's fun to read about but not fun to play.
It's fun to plan for, but then when you
Oh, yeah.
actually execute a plan, you're like, ah, this is less fun.
Yeah.
Though AFK mining is some chill ass shit.
Yeah, it was a good time just hanging out.
The ventral forward gun does not have a lot of ammo in it. I don't know if we wanted to change that out before we actually get into the fight.
Probably.
The box is positioned on the floor, ready to be loaded as soon as it's empty.
Oh, cool. That's what I see it over here now. Yes.
Dope.
Distance to target.
700.
I have managed the weapons,
Okay.
for I am
Checking
here.
all of the
Pete,
super-
I
Yeah,
have
it's just
a
like-
fresh supply of shotgun rounds and SMG clips in a toolbox that are in front of the large steel cabinet.
Well, if it gets to that, we're in trouble. This Moloch's huge.
I killed a
picked up
Moloch
one
with
of
a
those
shotgun.
clips of SMG earlier, and I hope that we don't have to use it in this mission.
Allie, I don't know where my
Right, I was
Admiral hat
referring more
went to.
Just like you can file it as you.
Guardian
Uh,
has.
It's on my head.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured. Looks like I gotta buy another Admiral hat and not tell anyone and actually remember to get it out of the box. That was before our first mission, too.
Yeah, the aggressive towards sound alley will hopefully help with that decoy.
Yeah.
contacts out.
beneath.
Yep.
Get on a gun. I got my job.
I was chilling until we had, like, big contact, but,
They're taking like runs at us. Like they come in, hit, and then they switch out.
All right, I'm on the reactor.
All
Feel
right,
free
I'm
to
in
turn on the
junction
battery back
boxes.
off.
That's still that one target there.
I'm out of ammo in this gun, the lower gun, if someone can change it out.
I think they're dead.
There's
Yeah.
the live one is stuck on the dead one right now. He's trying to free. Oh, he's eating the dead one.
Well, shoot his ass.
Well, I
Here you
can't
go.
now.
You're
I
loaded.
can't. Okay.
I mean, you can
That
pop out and load it.
Someone just did.
Yeah, Pete had it. I'm gonna sit on the railgun. I'm not gonna fire this. Don't
You
hold
got a
the
good
button
vantage
down,
here.
by the way.
Yeah,
It's
just
way better if you
burst.
go click, click,
Word.
click. Like if you give yourself a good half a second.
I gotcha.
Yeah, because like more.
Semi-automatic,
Yeah.
not automatic.
More shots in a row really make the thing dance like crazy. I was like, why the fuck can't I hit
Okay.
anything? And then I stopped shooting and was like doing one by ones.
Especially if you don't have very good gunning skill.
Yeah, we still got to work ours up.
Oh boy.
Mine's, yeah.
Wait, did we ever turn on battery backup?
Well, yours
No,
is
not
much
yet.
higher than mine, obviously, Jeff.
Yeah,
250 to the Moloch. I'm gonna get on that railgun.
I'm on it right now.
Yeah, as long as one of you is, because you both, let's see what... Carnium has 44.
Putting on
Jeff has
backups.
46. Gunnery skill.
Do we have somebody on the front
Yes.
ventral and the back ventral?
I am on the front ventral.
You want to get
Alright,
on?
I'm on the last junction box. I'm gonna hit now. and then I'm gonna hit the
Here
valve
she
tanks.
comes.
Oh boy. You want to drop that? Oh boy.
That is 100%
Oh.
railgun shots.
Drop that depth charge.
Oh,
Drop that.
Whoa!
Drop
Yeah,
that
it hit our
tractor.
boat.
Yeah, it's going after the depth charge.
I can no longer see it. I
Yeah,
put down 2 shots. I'm waiting on.
Creeping closer.
Can you go
right.
forward at all as well?
yeah.
Not exactly.
Yeah, no, it's an unfortunately shaped cavern for this fight.
Okay.
Checking the ballast tanks.
Oh.
I checked
Oh,
C.
I
I'm
see
checking
him.
B.
A
I
is
don't-
good.
I don't see him yet.
What is the business up on top?
I hear water.
Oh, there's things that might
Something's
be.
eating us on top.
Getting.
We got flooding. That
I'm on the
bullet's right
top
on
now.
it, so I'm better be shooting it.
All right.
No.
Hull breach and armory.
I'm going.
Oh, we got to break chunks off
Yeah,
the
we
Moloch
broke-
shell. I need to reload this fucking gun.
We only have 3 more rounds. I sure hope you made all
Hull
5
breach is
shots
secured.
count.
I'm shooting it in the brain. I'm trying to hit the spots that's not shielded.
I do have yet to miss.
I mean, we're
He's
managing
right
to keep
under it
out of
right
its
now, Jeff.
range.
He's right.
Oh, I got
Oh
him.
my god. Oh, that was beautiful.
I'm just keeping up us at max ascension here because we're outrunning it right now.
Yes. Are we out?
Yeah.
Target terminated.
Yes.
Boom.
Oh, fuck you, game.
Yes.
Fuck you, game. Just because I didn't click the fucking plus button, you take control away from me for a second? Okay. Whew, we didn't hit that wall.
Woohoo.
Can
Nice
we, like,
job.
get
Check.
anything from its body?
Systems check.
Maybe.
check.
Yeah, I would sys check right now.
It's sinking. I'm falling in. Let's get down to the bottom first.
Okay, I'm gonna prep
This
to
is-
go
yeah.
extra vehicle.
This would be cool if we had like if actually we have a shuttle.
I'm gonna start fabricating some railgun rounds.
Yes,
I did
please.
definitely enjoy when it blasted into the side of us and knocked me clear out of navigation.
Yeah, the whole fucking
That was
ship
very
like
intriguing. That was cool.
actually buffeted upwards.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're dragging
We
the
just
body
hit
down right
something.
now, right?
No, I'm pushing the body down now, yeah.
I think we definitely hit somewhere though.
It's the
think
Moloch.
we're
Check
rounding
the
out.
hull on the outside, or
Alright, we're gonna park here because that Moloch's gonna fall on the wall.
I've got a welding torch and I'm getting ready to go extra vehicle.
all right. You want to check the hull on
I'm
the
on-
outside?
Yeah.
Security. It looks like there's a few contacts out there.
Dave, turn off the battery array, please.
Off.
Thank you.
Okay, I got my welding torch ready to go. I'm going out the airlock. Somebody please watch sonar just in case.
Do you have a sonar beacon with you that lets us know where you are?
I'm not gonna leave the ship as long as Dave doesn't
Oh.
move.
Well, okay, but I can see you. Like, okay, yeah,
We can.
no,
Should be able to see him on the
Oh.
guns.
Yeah, well, if he
Flood,
has
where's
the.
flood? Where's the flood?
It's just water from the.
It's the airlock.
Yeah, it's just water came back in from the airlock. I forgot to grab a scooty.
Do you have the thing that'll show you show you where everybody is, so if you get separated, like a beacon or a like handheld sonar?
I do
It's
indeed
probably-
have a handheld sonar.
Okay.
The fact that we have to loot this, the ridiculousness of that is not lost on me. I hope it's not lost on anyone else.
I don't. Yeah, that
Oh.
was captain's. Captain's just put on the stuff and went outside. It's like there's.
Engineer, if you want to check ballast, we're not doing so
Will
hot. It's
do.
sitting still.
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
Checking
Was that
A.
about a mutiny, people? Was that about...
Yeah, if any time was it, now's the time.
Dallas
I mean,
Tech A looks okay.
I've promised to leave people at some point. I think they finally settled out. Actually, they were just doing a lot of dancing.
The
Is there
Moloch
damage out there
buddy
you're
keeps
fixing,
trying to
then?
fall
Jeff?
lower and then bouncing on the geometry.
It's kind of
He's
funny.
fine.
C needed a little love. I'm giving it now.
Okay. I'm just checking our front, the front cap got kind of fucked up, so I'm doing a couple of repairs.
Now, what are you gonna need
Covering.
to loot this thing? You need like a plasma cutter?
Oh, Jeff, head up north. Jeff, go north.
Uh-oh.
Jeff, scoot puff north. Contact.
Ouch! Coming around this gun, don't shoot me. I did indeed get fucking bit, and I've lost pressure on my suit, so...
Get inside.
Yep.
I'm a bit. There's that thing didn't die, but it's almost dead. But I'm abandoning the guns to go help Jeffrey.
He didn't lose too much health as long as he gets in and doesn't get pressure.
I'm now fine.
Okay.
I'm inside. Whew.
Yeah, you're okay.
Did I get fucking bitten again?
Yeah, you got 12% bite rooms, but 25% blunt trauma.
Okay, yeah.
Now, is that suit like kaput?
Is it? Yeah, it's damaged.
It doesn't seem like it. Like,
It's like you could take it off and put it back on and you have pressure?
So
I
should
guess.
I creep lower to get closer to those Moloch bodies? You can go out and just directly to the side of it.
It's stuck where it is, so that might not be a bad idea, actually. If you scoot forward a little and go down, then it'll be a quicker harvest.
Is everyone in the boat?
yes, I am now in the boat as well.
Asked that
Oh, yeah,
question
it's right
about
behind
6
us.
seconds after I started moving, but
Yeah, it's ass.
Well, it's not like you're running away.
Right
I
on
was-
our ass. There's also ruins here.
ooh. Wait, like
Oh,
right
boy.
here?
Like it's resting on the entrance to what looks like ruins, but also
The
it could-
ruins that are this close might be worth it.
well, if somebody looks out when someone goes out the butt of the ship.
If anyone's going
Yeah,
into
we're-
the ruins, please bring a sonar beacon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I have one now always.
Okay. How are we doing on contacts?
We parked.
We're parked?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing in my sights.
I don't see anything on sonar.
Leave.
Okay, I'm going
Alright.
I'm going XV again.
You
I'm gonna
should
go
be
with
able
you.
to just go out and go directly west to
I might
find
be
the
able
wall.
to. I don't know if I'm a doctor allows me to like harvest more things, so I'm gonna go out with him.
Yeah,
I
I'll
thought you were part of the standard away party.
I guess we can loot the body just like a container, says Allie.
these things all look good. Do not move the engine. I'm looking at it currently.
Oh, we're not moving at all.
Good.
Oh man, I could turn the engines on from the engine itself and then blame Dave.
Aren't the-
That
the
is
engine
true.
I thought was still on. It just doesn't make any wake unless we are moving.
Yes,
right?
it's only if
Bringing
you're
some
thrusting.
Steroids.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
can
need
turn the
thrusting.
thruster on
What I'm saying is
from
I can
the-
turn the thrust.
Oh,
Yeah,
From the
Oh.
engine.
from the engine I can control the thrust.
yeah.
Like, the same thing with ballast pumps.
Dude, okay.
Which is cool.
You know, you could set it up so that your console is literally just the sonar, and you shout to engineering, engines
head
full.
Yeah.
Down bubble 30 degrees.
Yeah,
That would be so fucking difficult.
Jose,
that's like how you
What?
drive us
repair
up.
the fabricator. It requires like a level 70. Like I can't even doesn't even show me the repair button.
One of the
I
options
think it
for
might be a
upgrading.
wrench instead
Hey,
of a
there's
screwdriver.
something
It
on the
says
hull
screw-
here at the front.
Does it look?
Should I take it out?
Does it look a little human? I don't know. Let me.
Sorry, I finished repairing.
Is
it.
anyone going down to this fucking corpse, or
I
are you
am. Yeah,
sticking
I'm
around,
going down.
Jeff?
I'm going down to the corpse.
If by dicking around you mean patching the hull fractures on the outside of the ship.
Who needs hull?
We
Oh.
need hull.
Yeah, if we don't need it.
Okay, that's fair.
It's
That to be real, anytime we've like
You're
gone
so
down to
far
the
away
bottom
from
of the
the log.
ground,
I turned my beacon on, so hopefully you'll be able to
yeah,
see
I can
it.
see it nice and easily. Every time we've gone down to and like ended up sinking, like one of the
It's
first places
gone.
they come
I
in is
see
right to the front.
gears
it
on my
despawned.
super capacitor.
So
I'll
I
be
guess
there
you
in a
can't
minute.
loot it. Because the body's gone.
Or it just took too long to loot it.
I don't know. These aren't
Probably
ruins, I don't
that.
think, actually. These are just, like, rock formations, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm I'm coming back.
Work order for the coil gun deck.
Got it.
And I'm searching left and right as I come up from underneath it, Ben, but I don't see if it's like...
I know, I saw exactly where it was. It's gone. The body's gone.
Right.
The whole deck needs repair. Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, there is actually a contact on the
There's
bottom. of the
something
ship.
hitting us on the bottom, apparently.
It's not me anymore.
Nope, it's
I'm
not.
inside. I'm inside.
I'm going back to the
No,
ship.
this one I actually shoot at. Where? How did it get there without being? Whatever.
It must have fucking followed me like 1 second after I left.
I'm hearing alarms.
Got him. Yeah, there's probably some minor hull damage.
There's the alarm from people going in and out of the airlock. Where it thinks there's flooding. Is everyone back on the boat?
I have now closed the door of the airlock, and I'm back in the boat.
Alright. Ben, turn off your sonar beacon. I can still see it inside.
It's me.
Alright,
No, no.
speak now, forever hold your peace. Alright, we're rolling. Yeah! Immediate blackout.
A what?
Said, yeah, immediate blackouts.
Oh.
When he just guns it.
So it's
On
autopilot, so I just like click the button.
Yeah, and it's on auto reactor, which means he has a sandwich and then reacts to what you want.
A data
Teddy, if
sandwich.
you want some EE leveling, the junction boxes could use some love.
All right, yep. If you want to get some mechanical engineering, go play with the reactor.
Good job, Scooty Puff. I love you.
Change the batteries out if you can. I'm switching the battery out for the sonar beacon real quick to charge it.
Oh, there's your problem.
Do we have a place to plug in batteries for recharging?
Go
Yeah,
to
if you select
batteries
any of these
in engineering.
4
Okay.
battery bays.
Yep. The actual...
So, yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, the ship backup batteries, recharge batteries.
Nice.
Same way the oxygen generator charges oxygen tanks.
Is there a way for me to see the integrity of my console without having a wrench or screwdriver?
No.
No.
If it's smoking.
Well, yeah, it's not.
All right,
but it
I'll
is
be
meant
right
in
there.
general.
Or if
No,
it's...
it's not.
Or if it's orange, I think, right? If the little
It
orange
could just
symbol...
be having a tough day.
Well, it
Right,
starts
well,
off
if you see the
smoking, and then
gears,
once
that's
it gets
like
below 50%, then you get the gears.
Okay.
Okay.
And then once it
Mine
gets
just-
lower than that, it stops working altogether.
With the sonar, you just get decreasing clarity as it's more and more broken.
Zzzt.
Oh, a wreck. Hey, we got a wreck.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's the big contact down there? I'm gonna...
Extra
Nope, it's the one
vehicular,
we're just
go!
about to be over.
Yeah, I'm gonna deping
Is
it.
this the same wreck? Because we've gone here before.
I
I
mean,
mean,
they
have we?
probably spawn the asset. They probably have like limited amount of wrecks that are already designed. So.
But I mean, we've literally gone this run before between Critigorsk and Woolstone, but
Is the
Well,
wreck...
that's true.
Is the wreck
Do they
directly
maintain
below
the
us?
path? It is directly below us.
Roger.
correct.
It might be that same one, I guess. I don't know if there's... We'll know pretty quick if everything's all broken inside.
I'm getting ready for EV.
Also, there is only one coil gun round in the coil gun.
There may or may not be a bunch of
We are
contacts under
stationary.
it.
It could be on it. Come on, go up the ladder, bud. There you go. Good
So
job.
I'm coming with you.
Alright, I'll wait at the airlock. Suit up.
Booty buff. Sonar beacon.
Get my Scooty. Get my SMG ready to go if need be.
Yep.
Take the flashlight back out.
The railgun only has one round because we only have one round for the railgun.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cool. Check it.
I made a second one. I'll bring it over.
Okay. I'm in the lock beans.
Hold on. I'm bringing an extra oxygen tank or two.
Good. Yeah, I've got an extra one at least.
All right, Carney, you've got 2 now.
All right. Ready.
Bike on Dios.
Hopefully we don't need to shoot big giant things now that we've done the big giant things mission.
I
It'd be
put
really neat if they
my
spawned another one.
I put my shotgun back into
Jeff, how did you get
the
stunned?
locker.
I just pressed spacebar and went floppy.
Beacon active.
So tight football game.
All right, you on my 6, Ben?
I'm coming around the back of the ass of the ship now.
Okay.
Oh, I think that beeping's my sonar beacon, I guess.
Correct.
Right.
Does look pretty wrecked. It almost looks like it has pressure.
Sometimes they do.
This door is...
We have not gone through this door, but there's ladders up here. Let me see if I can get down. I can get in this way. Don't open. You don't have to open that door.
Okay.
Oh,
was that a dead body or an enemy?
What? Did you open the door?
No.
No.
Is it still active?
I don't know why there's water rushing in all of a sudden now. No, this body's dead. He's taking some of his stuff.
Oh boy! Oh, back up! Go up,
Oh,
Ben.
there's
Turn
something
around.
down
Yep,
there.
turn around.
Whoa, there's something.
What's that?
What are you
Something
doing?
blew up in the ship down below.
There's a
big creature.
fucking monster eating. I got it.
Come
I
on,
got it.
Jeff, go
I
up,
got
go
it.
up,
I
go
got
up.
it. I killed it. I killed it.
Jesus Christ.
Kids, what are you doing?
Oh, there's another one.
there?
Oh, there's another
I'm
one.
deploying. I'm deploying.
Jeff, don't shoot me, okay?
Don't be in here for a sec. There's another one right in front of us.
I'm saying if your ammo goes away, back up.
Yep. Get fucked, you
Ow.
big giant thing. The mud raptor in front of it is blocking it. I'm dying.
Hold on, I gotta take him back. I gotta take him back to the ship.
Can you grab me and
what
Scooty
the heck?
Puff?
I don't know where my
No,
Scooty
I don't
Puff
think so.
went.
Is there
Check
still
No,
a
grab
thing
the
to
dragon.
kill in here?
I'm bringing. It's gonna take me.
Deploy. You need to deploy.
I can't bring. I have to kick him all the way back to the top of the ship because there's no fucking bottom airlock on this ship. It's gonna take me forever.
You don't have your Scooty Puff, or can you not equip it?
It won't let
because-
me equip it while I'm carrying you.
Okay.
You
I
got
think.
his hands full.
I mean, I could jam the lock open on the bottom of the ship.
Yeah.
That if we ever
I could do
do
that.
additional fuckery or modding a thing, I think a top and bottom airlock is
Yeah,
essential.
Yeah. His oxygen's 52.
No, I mean drag him to the top. It's like
It just sucks as I would have him inside already if we.
Well,
had
that's the.
well,
You can
no.
just resuscitate me at the top.
Maybe if we get there soon enough.
I mean, unless you want to just bust the bottom one's head, he might be
That's
faster.
too late. I'm already.
He's
I'm
already gone
dead.
around
Yeah,
the
that's
corner.
fine, I
Yeah.
can see him. Yeah,
And I was down here ready to go.
it's true. It's true.
It's definitely something. We can just rewire that so we take away the only open docking hatch style. We can just change it over to. I turned you right now, Ben? Yep, there you go. You don't want to go too high.
I know where I'm going. I can see the ship.
Okay.
I can see the ship.
All right, rewired. Yeah, I can turn it off being a docking hatch.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me put a diving suit on before I touch that button.
That seems like a good idea.
That's a smart
That's a
idea.
smart man right there.
All right, it's no longer a diving hat. Or it's no longer
The talking.
toggling state as a docking hatch, yeah.
Okay.
Ugh, we're almost there.
I think that I'm going to lose
You're still just.
consciousness.
You're not breathing. Oh, you're deceased.
Can you resuscitate me inside, or is deceased
I
like
can
a
try.
forever?
I can try. I don't know.
No, I think he's dead. I think he's just way too damn long swimming him back. Well, now that we've cleared it out, let's loot the wreck.
Well, I would not say that I cleared that out.
Well,
Next man up.
we already got Jeff's body back with all of his guns, so someone take them.
Looking at Security Officer Carnium.
I
think
am
he's
in the
already
wreck.
There. Cardium's already there, I'm pretty certain. Jeff, do you have the
I'm
cameras?
Button?
Although I actually currently am suffering.
Not letting me do
high
I have a
pressure.
button on hand.
I think
Jeff,
I
you
plasma
also-
cut my own
You
head a
do?
little bit.
Can I have that button?
Jeff,
don't
you
know why
can
that's
also
possible.
Downstairs.
scroll down and look at the wreck and show Carnium
I
doing
need
his shit.
2 buttons, so I'm gonna take the one you've got. Thank you.
Peter, that should just be there's a there's a I can see a dude above you. He's in the room right above you. I don't know if you can look at the stream, but there's a fucking husk 1 floor above you.
Engineering, I do have a smoking terminal.
All right, I got it.
Thank you, Teddy.
Do we have an FPGA circuit in storage?
I have one on me as well.
Can you leave that in the engine room or wherever, the closest you get to the engine room?
I will. I'm just doing a sweep of the gun deck.
Got it. Repairing. Let me clean your terminal there, boss.
Thanks. The captain got chips and all.
Yeah.
All the fucking cooling slots.
That wreck is 110,000% not clear. There's at least 2 husks that I can see because I'm now in cheating mode.
I hear a leak. Or did someone just cycle the upper airlock?
I just put the sonar on.
All right, Jeff's body is in where the guns are.
Oh, you should put it in the morgue. Where did that
Where's the
FPGA
morgue?
go?
I
the,
just
the,
dropped it. I thought.
the morgue is the bottom of the ocean.
The deconstructor.
Oh, you have to be shitting me. Where the hell did it go?
Do we have a morgue?
No, we don't have a morgue.
We
Okay,
have
I was
that little
gonna say.
bunk area.
Yeah, put him on a bunk bed or something.
Found it. I'm putting it into the cabinet.
Perfect space for it. Alright, FPGA.
He dropped my body and it was jiggling.
Oh yeah, this game is very jiggly.
So I know you said there was a husk in the ship, but I grabbed some coil gun ammunition, and so I'm swimming it back.
Okay. Yeah, there's
I wish I had found the railgun.
there are at least 2
I
husks.
saw
in
the
there.
dead body of the captain here.
Do we have any wire kicking around, Jose?
I also have wire on me.
Would you mind putting that somewhere?
Do you want to just have my fucking
No.
toolbox?
No, I just needed the button, an FPGA circuit. I just
It's
happened
good
to know
enough.
things you had.
Where are you right now?
I'm
Wow,
currently
that was an
grabbing
interesting looking gunshot,
the
Ben.
rest of the stuff that we need.
I also don't know if I don't know if you got shot a little bit by that because
Thank you.
I was about to shoot Jeff's dead body and you walked up right at the same time.
Oh no, you have some psychosis though,
Me?
Dave. Yeah, you.
Why?
It just tells me you do.
Oh, I got some blunt force trauma.
Maybe
So you're
trying to
crazy
kill.
because
Maybe trying to
someone
shoot
smacked
the.
you in the head?
Maybe trying to shoot the dead body of your captain. Gave you some psychosis.
He's fine.
It looks like my character's attempting to sniff the ground in the corner.
I put a clown mask on you. Enjoy.
I hear water. I don't know where from.
There are 2 enemies attacking the top of the ship. There are 3 enemies attacking
Oh,
the
yeah,
top
they're
of the
right on
ship.
cargo.
Oh shit, they were like following me?
You can't hit that
Which
guy,
one's
whoever's holding
This
that
guy.
down.
Nope, not
It's
that
like
guy.
that I am hitting them.
They have now broken into the armory. Good. That was a very good discharge.
Are they dead?
I believe so.
Put your mask on. Let's
Sitting
repair.
in the armory.
The, not that armory, sorry. Whatever the top right storage is that cargo?
Cargo.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
cargo.
going to kill him with this alien gun.
Okay, so cargo is straight up fucking flooded. So, like,
I'm ready here.
you have to be in a diving suit to access it.
Uh,
Don't open the door, don't
probably
open
just
the
a mask.
It's all water behind that. Everybody, no, don't use a mask. It's high pressure. The wall is totally blown out.
I'm in a suit.
Alright.
I'm
Wait,
getting
who's in, like,
shot
are
right
there
now.
things
I'm
in
gonna
there
try
that we
my
have to
laser
kill?
gun.
No, they are.
Right.
Back up. I'm taking the first shot.
Our lower airlock is
Oh.
We're sinking. We are sinking. We're gonna bounce off the ground.
It's
Yeah,
okay. It just got to get the top up there done.
Hang on, I'm gonna close this door.
Enemy.
Okay, drain's happening at least now.
Okay.
Thankfully, somebody left the airlock door open, and that's draining out the.
Well, I mean, that storage has a pump, too.
Most things do. I thought there were things to kill in there.
No, Carnium finished him right beforehand.
Gotcha.
Alright, I am
I did no
outside the
shooting.
ship, Dave. Don't leave me.
Bottom left airlock is open. Is that where you went out?
Yeah.
I'm fixing it. By
Okay, cool.
fixing it, I mean making it, like, possible to use as an airlock.
Ballast pumps are happy again. Like how they go occasionally, they just go
Oh,
sploosh,
boy.
sploosh, sploosh, sploosh.
Are you okay, Jose?
Yeah, I just saw the state of the junction box room.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, wasn't that a work order before we were suddenly being attacked again?
I don't think it was a work order. It was just something that probably should have been done like Oblak.
Yeah.
I'll get to the ballast tanks after I do these.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how this bottom airlock being open is affecting our ballast tanks, because we are like actively trying to go, like, maintain position. And we're doing a little dancing now.
Ooh.
Generally speaking, a dock
Okay,
like that
so
stays fine because the ship is pressurized,
Mhm.
and so you can just have sort of like an open patch of water at the bottom of the ship.
Could also be
Yeah.
the bodies on top of the ship.
yeah, so I cannot get a button outside of the ship. I am sorry, but now there is a way we can open a door from the inside.
And leave it open if somebody needs to come home.
Yeah, or someone can come in and open it. To
Okay.
let them in.
Okay, that's
So are we going to fuck with this wreck or anymore? Are we
I think we've incurred enough losses on this, and let's just go complete that mission.
yeah. I get to be back too, and there's still husks down there. Like I don't know if you guys have looked at the
it's not
stream
worth
at all,
it.
but there's motherfuckers banging around down there.
Without
Negative.
a specific mission or anything that tells us, I think we should just go ahead and
Who
cut our
just fired
losses.
that gun?
That's me.
yeah, there
I'm
one on the
shooting
boat.
the wreck.
You cannot demolish a wreck,
I'm on the boat.
Alright.
unfortunately.
We're going then.
You can fuck up bits of the wreck.
Doesn't look like it was doing panel damage like a plasma cutter might.
Yeah. Killing that Moloch went better than the first time I fought one when I was solo with bots, and like I was shooting it so much, and then it ripped the top off of my ship. But the ship was small enough; it had enough ballast that it didn't totally flood. So I just grabbed a shotgun, and it never died soon. I just swam out the giant hole in the top of the ship, and I shotgunned the Moloch, and it killed it, and then I died from pressure. But I felt like it was pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Taking it with you.
Junction might have some shit going on. It has bad air quality.
It was like
I
that.
just did the entirety of the junction room.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
It's like that Matthew McConaughey thing from that dragon movie, except he doesn't. He kills the dragon and dies, as opposed to just dies.
Is there no vent in
Spoiler
the
alert,
junction
guys.
room?
For spoiler alert for
For
Rain of
a
Fire.
movie in the 90s.
Contact behind too. Bottom left.
No, there is no vent inside the.
Bottom
junction
left,
room.
I'm looking. I don't see anything yet. Up there they
Yep, I see 2 contacts.
Ben,
are. But
you have a job,
you can go on.
and I have a job.
They're on the railgun. Jose, you
I
might
thought
want to
were
get
on-
out
I
of
thought you were
that.
on the other gun.
You might want to get out of there for a sec, just because they're attacking. They're on ballast tank A, and there's one going towards C in the front.
Well, looks like I'm gonna equip a
Ballast
gun
tank A
instead.
has got a breach. C has got a breach.
C's got a breach.
No big,
A and C.
no holes yet. I don't think. I think it's just hull damage.
They're not inside. There's 2 breaches though.
Moving to A.
2 targets
I'm in
destroyed.
C.
Good snipes.
C's good.
No, one target remains. Pete, stay on your gun. He was eating his dead friend's corpse and regaining health.
Oh,
A
he's
is
probably.
I
We're
think.
gonna leave him in the dust then.
Yeah, I don't think he'll catch up at this point, but I did see him, like, he's almost dead and then started consuming a corpse.
Swap to manual.
Well, hey, if that's how you gotta do you to keep living.
Going back to repairing the coil guns.
Maybe he was just hungry the whole time.
That's the way of Europa, baby.
I mean, maybe. he
That
was
is my
angry,
ninja way.
hungry.
That is his ninja way.
The ninja
All
way.
3 ballast tanks have been reviewed. They should be up to code.
Looks like it.
Fabulous.
Repairing supercapacitors.
Does this thing not charge the oxygen? Does the Daisu thing not fill the oxygen up?
Nope.
No, it's
Oh,
the
Just
worst.
locker.
Whoa, so we are like have many empty tanks. I'm bringing them down to the oxygen generator.
Jose's filled most of them. If the oxygen tanks have any missing in them, they will show a bar
Docking at
above
100.
them. It-
No, but some of them are just straight empty.
Right. I was gonna say, in the shelf though, there's a lot of ones that are, at least in the upper airlock, there's a bunch of them that are viable.
Yeah, I see that. That's I can't. Some of them seem like if they're totally full or totally empty, it looks the same apparently on the bar. Like there's just no bar.
Right.
Jesus, they're not giving me very kind spaces to dock in.
Oh.
So maybe I guess these are full.
They just know that you're good at what you do, and
You're gonna have to squish this
Okay.
bad boy in there.
Possibly
What do I hear? Water. I
overvaluing.
hear a leak.
Possibly overvaluing my abilities.
Yeah, I'm hearing a leak.
My status monitor needs a top off.
So do all the backup batteries. Oh shit. So does the reactor.
What?
Yeah.
Reactor's
I gotta-
smoky.
Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there. That's mechanical.
It's okay. I'm pulling through.
Sweet. All right, good.
That little tree thing, I don't know if you can see it, Dave. That does not count as, like, hittable stuff.
I can't see it.
Okay. Go forward.
It is very close.
Forward just slightly.
Working on it.
Oh, quick bonk. Yay! It hooked up.
Yeah.
If you asked me how it works when you're looking at the sonar and how, like, when you zoom in, all of a sudden your auto placement button is in a different place and where I don't fucking know. I
Yeah.
just kind of wing it every time.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're gonna go over the ship stem to stern.
So that's Jeff. That's Dave, who has a little bit of luck
Welcome
first.
back, Captain Fool of the Third.
Third.
Yeah, I wish it would auto add it because I have to go back to the.
Just keep track of whatever number you're gonna be next.
Yeah. Nah, Allie, I was.
No, what are you doing, Pete?
Apparently opening a door to the outside.
Pete! Oh my God, it's okay. You're
Oh
the
my
third
God.
person to do
Easy.
that.
It's okay.
Lord.
It's okay. I closed
Yeah,
it
it's not
too.
good. Yeah, because it's gonna hit our.
Well, I live on this station now, everybody.
No, the water drained out.
Rooms with pumps. Rooms with pumps.
No,
Yeah,
they
we're
make
good,
those
we're
doors
good.
way too easy to open.
Pe-
It's just like
Peter and I are
oh,
doing
Is there
it.
a door there?
Yeah, I asked myself that, and then I think Teddy accidentally did it.
I did it once.
Yeah.
A couple.
The
Also,
first time they
everyone
were
make
like,
sure
"What do
to
you mean?
snipe-
How did you do that by accident?" And they were like, "Oh, because it's like stupidly easy and there's no warning sign."
Yes.
Everyone make sure to steal Jeff's Admiral hat so we all get one before he does.
Oh, I'm not gonna buy one.
That's what he's
Totally
saying as a
lying.
lie, so...
Oh my God, everyone in the station is in this one room. Somebody's birthday?
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Jose, I love how you look when you do this.
How what?
I look, come into this room for a second. Or you just like quap around down the hall.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, the power walk down down Broadway. It's fantastic.
Oh shit, did I accidentally give helm commands?
You can't while we're docked.
Okay, good.
I think everything's good.
wait, oh, I can go up one more.
Look, if you're gonna go in the ballast tanks, at least wear a diving mask.
You can indeed be drowned in the ballast tanks.
Oh my god, is there a way to weld them shut as soon as someone goes in?
Yes. That's like sociopath mode in this. Like, how can we kill each
There-
other
yeah,
without
it's-
having it be affected by actual monsters?
There are whole workshop ships designed for that kind of gameplay.
Here we go. Do we want a sub upgrade? What did you say you wanted, Dave?
Railgun shells we're gonna need.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna need railgun shells. Or
But also look and see if
one
there
iron
are
and
any...
one railgun shell.
Look and see if there are any upgrades that are possible to your sonar and your, like, nav system.
I assume that's under monitors.
Is there
No.
a automatically not blow up the reactor button? That would be cool.
I'll look for it. I promise. J boxes, pumps, super caps, batteries, fabricators, defabricators, weapons, quicker guns. Energy efficiency on guns. I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either.
Loaders.
The
Engine.
loaders haven't been too much of a problem.
I would agree. And
They occasionally need repair, but not nearly as often as the caps.
I can, in fact, increase the thermal tolerance of the reactor to increase the time it can stay at crit before meltdown.
Please, that would actually be helpful.
Yeah.
How much is that?
$900. It's actually the cheapest too. I'll do one of those.
I
What am I stuck on?
not necessary, but I'll
Might be
take
a
it.
door.
We got
There's
7K.
always more.
Oh, fuck.
There's always
okay.
more hull.
Yeah, more hull is never a bad thing.
Mhm.
And if we want to recruit, oh,
Oh, we should get another set of electrical components like an FPGA board, things like that.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one more level of hull and then go do shopping.
Okay.
The rest of them don't seem hugely important right now. All right, by go shopping, I mean go find the person to shop from. There's another fucking fake seller on this ship who won't sell me anything. Any of you guys want to sell me something? Nope. Clown guy? Nope. Any of you?
don't forget to look for missions.
I've only found one so far.
Alright, I'll come look too.
Yeah, I guess if they have any materials, like I said, thread is good. If they have something called elastin, it's good.
Roger.
That lets me make the plasticine from the bandages.
I still don't
And if they have any chlorine.
How are we doing on fuel?
Found a bag of blood on the rack as well.
Oh, yeah, I'll take. Wait, on the rack?
On the wreck.
On the rack.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, just put that. You
3
can just put that.
thorium fuel rods,
in
5
anywhere.
regular fuel rods, and
Are you
1
looking for the
full
trading
rim.
guy, Jeff?
Okay, that seems good enough for now. Yes, Dave.
He's
There's
literally by the entrance
there's
to
no-
our shop.
No room, just put it like in
Still
here.
a hammerhead.
That's the cabinet for now.
It looks like it took the last spot in the cabinet.
Word. Nice, nice.
I almost brought some alien blood back too, but I was out
Oh, yeah,
of
that
space.
I can make blood. That I can use to craft. Just because crafting's like one of the
Jeff,
ways to
sales
build
guy
up
is-
my medical skill.
Sales guy is directly by the entrance to the sub.
Are you sure that he isn't fake sales guy who has no items to sell?
He has a fuck ton of items.
I don't know why, but I can't see anything for him to
Man,
like.
Dave.
If I switch to buy, which I'm on, he has no items to sell. I don't know if this.
What do you mean?
He's got plenty of stuff.
That's
right
all the
there
shit
that
he has
Dave's
right
got.
there. I can see it on the stream.
What are you talking about? Oh, did I just handcuff myself?
Yes, if you click on handcuffs in your inventory, you handcuff yourself. But like, click on it.
I can't now because I'm handcuffed. I guess.
Alright, you fucking dum dum. Yes,
How-
hang on.
Why in the world would clicking on handcuffs let you handcuff yourself?
Don't kink shame
Click on
yourself,
him
okay?
again, I
Don't
think.
you-
I don't. I no longer have an inventory bar.
I have to do this.
Oh, thank Christ.
I too was once handcuffed.
Talk to this guy,
handcuffed.
Jeff.
So, nothing. I don't know if this, is this appearing on the stream? All this stuff on the right side.
All this
Oh,
Dude,
wait.
he's on the left.
I'm stupid. I thought this.
How-
I thought this was the opposite
You
earlier.
Stoop. No, man.
All right, there's 1 Admiral's hat in stock.
All right, railgun shells. I'm gonna buy all those.
God damn, there's
yeah,
a reason
Jose's
he's
up
on
to
his
61.
third character.
Jose's up to 61 electrical engineering.
Hell yeah.
Although, literally none of us can drive the ship but you, Dave. Your helm
Yeah.
is 48. The rest of us are all like 6, 7, 8, 5.
I'm
just constantly.
what you call an essential worker.
ST Steel.
Hey, what do people use ballistic fiber for?
Being regular.
I think I can
Okay,
make.
Being
Jeff, 1
ballistically
fuel
regular.
bar equals 1 railgun shell.
Oh, okay.
But buy both. Buy both. We have plenty of money.
Yeah. And we can, if we ever get to a point where we like need
Well, it's
more,
also
we can
useful
make
to
them.
coil gun ammo and other things.
Ben, I just put some ballistic fiber in your steel cabinet.
Don't walk away from me. I'm trying to buy stuff, dude. Buying 4 FPGAs.
More toolboxes.
Apparently, bandages have to be made from organic fiber. This is going to be for crafting other things.
We have.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Those can hang out down here.
we got like 10 toolboxes. Do we need more?
I
Jose's
put them.
using all of them as a storage organization, which is great.
Okay.
I would love to actually
yeah.
show people
Ben, grab me
the
and take
storage
these
that I've got
handcuffs off
going on
me.
in
I love it.
fabrication.
Word.
I
How'd
love
you get handcuffs on you?
I'll come down
Uh,
and take a look.
Trying to figure out how Jeff dumbed them onto himself so fast. Literally, if you click them or press the button by accident, you just put them on.
I grabbed you. Yeah, I got them.
Strangely, you put them on yourself, which seems.
Yeah. I think someone has to be stunned in order to be handcuffed.
Is it
No.
thorium, Jeff?
Well, like for you to handcuff someone.
Oh, yep. So I handcuffed myself.
Fuel rods?
Or just thorium itself? Because with thorium itself, I can make fuel rods.
No
I
elemental
can't even open a
thorium.
door. Jose,
Yeah,
you got to.
two fuel rods that he has.
Okay.
Someone's got to take them off me.
Coming with
Can't
us.
Put
open
them in the
door.
cabinet.
No, they got to take these cuffs off me that I experimented with. Just press G and then you can pull. You'll see on my bar.
I
You can
got
pull
it.
them off.
So strange.
Thank you.
All right.
Let go now.
Everything else, anything else rather, that we might need from purchasing?
I don't think so. I think we're still pretty good here.
Seem like it.
I made some flash powder. I don't know if that'll be used for something, but
All
I
right.
also still don't know whose toolbox this one is, but
One that's full of stuff.
yeah, that's on the floor in front of.
It's got a water detector. What else was in
I
it?
think that's just. I think that's loot.
Diving
It's
mask.
stuff.
Oh,
crowbar,
I took all that
cover
stuff
for
out of our
crafting.
the first rec we did.
Okay.
Where's the
It looks like
doctor?
those missions stay, by the way.
doctor,
I'm
doctor,
in the
just,
news.
you have something wrong with you probably. You have some burns.
In
stuff
my
like that. Burns are
professional
easy to
opinion,
treat.
there's something wrong
Burns
with
can
you,
be
sir.
treated with just bandages.
Where do you want me to look at the
Go in engine room.
engine
Oh,
room?
over this way, Jeff.
Word.
All right, you're good.
Not
So
yet,
if you
not
look
yet,
at this
Allie.
large steel cabinet in here, you'll notice that I have alphabetized these toolboxes based on their contents, and they have only one item in each. So carbon, copper, lead, steel bar, tin, titanium, and then otherwise just grouped items, which I will gradually be putting into toolboxes.
Oh shit,
My
Jose's a
biggest
really
debate was
useful
whether or
person
not
to
to
have on a
put
submarine.
iron and steel bars in the same container, but I think that they are separate and distinct enough that they will be kept separate.
I believe so, yeah.
Anyways, this will be the long-term storage for.
I've
like,
been mostly using iron to make steel,
Hell yeah.
because
Well-
you know, like you do.
Yep. So I think the general plan should be that this cabinet is for like long-term, like major stocks storage,
Mhm.
and we utilize these lower shelves in the hallways for more either tools or like rapid access stuff.
Grab.
Or,
I
you know,
I love the fact.
fuels.
True, yeah, it's kind of the center of the sub. I love the fact that we're keeping like toolboxes in a chest of drawers that's like, I mean, multiplying their storage by 10 basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like a toolbox full of.
Alright, we ready to shove off?
I think so. We still got to get deliveries once we actually shove off. The question I had was, does anybody want to take a couple minute break before we get onto our last mission
yeah,
of
I'd
the
be
night?
down with that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I could take some water and all that.
Yeah,
I could certainly fill the time if there is a break.
yeah. I figured a couple of minutes would be a good idea for everybody to be able to pee or do whatever they need to. Yeah. So I will go to BRB screen, and we will come back in,
And we will BRB.
5-8 minutes, something like that. So, we'll catch you guys
58 minutes.
5-8 minutes. So we'll be back just shortly. See you guys in a few seconds. All right, friendos, we have returned. Everybody should be good to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Dave,
would
are you just having a lie down?
Yeah, I'm just kind of biding my time.
Can you turn on the battery backup, please?
What a weird position I've chosen here, Jose.
Look at mine.
Yeah, your arm
Battery
shouldn't
backup.
bend that
I
way.
turned it on.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
He would turn it on, but he's not in the command deck.
What are you
He's
talking
just
about?
lying in the hallway.
I'm just finding new and interesting positions to
Did you get your
ragdoll.
stuff back, Jeff?
No, did my body stay on the
Might have.
Undock us and then go get it.
what do we want
Jeff,
to
you have
do,
to
by the
undock
way?
us,
All right, you
goddamn.
can
I have to
turn
select
off
the
battery
mission
backup.
first, asshat. What do we want to
Either
do?
the Moloch or the Hammerhead, but we probably want to go this natural formation and then make our way somewhat east.
Why don't we try an artifact and hope it's not as like broken as it was last time?
Bring a sonar beacon.
Yeah. I mean, if it's more
Yeah.
than
Hopefully, it's not so far away.
That's the thing,
like
if
that
it's-
frickin' one was.
if it's more than 200 meters away when we get there, then we can just like fuck off if we want to. But kind of would like to see if we get something cool from it.
I mean,
Gotcha.
the only thing is, if we do salvaging an artifact, we have to go back to Woolstone. I was thinking we do like the Moloch again or something, and then that lets us move over to Molovsk, and then
We still have to return,
kind of
I
head
thought.
on our way. Nah, once we do those, we got paid the second that we finished it.
Oh. Well, it's Moloch or Hammerhead.
Moloch's more money.
Alright, well, let's...
And we killed one already.
Do we have enough raw materials to get more railgun shots? Because we only have 3.
5 coming in,
Oh, okay.
and we have 11 things to make them coming in.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll have at least a whole clip, so...
And then I'm good for Moloch.
Alright,
Because I feel you on the
Medical
artifacts,
officer
but this
Whoop.
one makes us, like, I think that one we have to bring it back.
Yeah.
So if we want to, like, get a little bit of momentum forward, we should do this, and then it gets us to a chain of, like, 3 stations.
I don't understand why this. They all put their fists up like it was 4th down.
Did Jeff get his hat, or did anyone take it first?
oh, it's...
Damn it!
it's not-
I'm
He
rubber
got to the
banding.
box
I'm
first.
rubber banding.
I don't know, it's weird. It's not in any of these boxes.
Chewbacca, can you see me? What I'm doing?
You realize you're on stream, we can all see you.
Nah.
No, you just kind of look like you're kneeling there.
Alright, we good
I
to
was
shove
doing
off?
like the Running Man in place. Hold
Ah.
on, no, we can't shove off. I'm like really rubber banding.
Teddy is stuck. What if I try to close this on you?
Oh
Dun,
god.
dun,
Okay, rubber
dun,
bone.
dun, the rubber band man.
There. Oh,
Okay,
now you're
I just had
standing.
to ragdoll. I just had to ragdoll.
I feel like they put the ragdoll state in here because it fixed a lot of problems.
It's probably not wrong. Turn off the backup.
Jeff, I'm bringing you your stuff. It's in a duffel bag where your body was.
Your thorium has been delivered. Word.
Am I good to go?
Hold on, put that box down. I can pull out everything that we needed.
Can I
Here.
commence the jiggling?
Jeff, your stuff's right here.
Roger.
Why are you dropping the stuff off here?
What? I didn't drop it off. I was gonna go deliver it to the rest of the places, but you were like, put it down.
Yeah, because I was hoping that the fucking hat would be in it.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
No, it's in his inventory.
I don't need these commandos fatigues.
Am I good to commence driving?
Yeah, why not?
Is your pipe still up here, Dave?
I have mine in my inventory, and there's one extra somewhere in the boat.
Interesting. Yeah, but all your stuff should be in that bag from your corpse, Jeff.
Yep, I'm grabbing it all.
Where's the stun baton, Pete?
There's one in the
Just
security
wanna hit you in
cabinet.
the face,
There's
Dave.
one on my person.
Okay.
I think there's a few more. I think Jeff has one. in his
Jeff
duffel
does have
bag.
one.
In his hand.
Oh,
I don't know why he's got it in his. He's brandishing it.
We could handcuff him until we need him to shoot something.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but at the same time.
Just put me away for a little while.
Also, do we?
You're underway, right? Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're moving. Do we have the railgun shells that we're gonna need here?
there are 5 loaded. There's 1 on the rack. There's 2 more left to drag.
Also, whoever's gonna go attack this body in terms of trying to loot it, figure that out beforehand.
Lower airlock is ready.
Okay. I'll still go extravehicular, no problem. I just, like...
Just, you gotta go, like...
Go right to the
fuzzy,
body.
fast.
Yeah, did not expect it to, like, disappear.
Despawn.
We'll go straight to the body and the...
There's a wreck right beneath us in a sec.
Maybe, yeah, go for the wreck first.
I'll get another clip just in case. Oh, no.
Pete, now that we're alone,
Yes?
you should stun baton Jeff and take his hat.
So that I can have 2 admiral's hats? I'm good.
Yeah, Pete,
I'm good, man.
I don't know.
you gotta offer him something he doesn't already have. Wait, wrong way.
What he currently has is a reactor that's not on fire. What he could have is a reactor that is on fire.
I don't want the reactor that is on fire.
Everybody
See? There
does.
we go. It's a great negotiation.
Alright, we are parked above this here wreck.
Are we going to
Probably pretty close.
loot it or do the
Teddy, stop for
Moloch?
1 sec.
Ooh,
No.
contact's coming from the right.
Loot it first.
Wait, no, I'm trying to give
Everybody,
this
hope
to you.
you're still in the boat because we're moving again. There are contacts on the front.
Oh,
I won't let me
God.
give it to you. I'll do it later. I don't know. I won't let me transfer it to your inventory.
Come
I'm
on.
coming to the
You're
gun.
backing away from them? Alright,
There
I'll
we
get
go.
the other front gun in the other room. Ta-na-na-na.
I'm on the upper front gun. Do you want to be on this one or the lower one?
Jeff's on the lower
I'm on
one.
the lower one, yeah. I
Here,
was
you get on the top one then.
literally in the room when this happened, which is nice.
Yeah, I was hauling munitions, so I was not
No
quite
worries.
prepared for the attack.
It's cool. I was there. You are now my relief.
That dude is dead
Oh, boy.
and exploded.
And it exploded.
Such a good movie.
That's fucking Galaxy Quest, one of my favorite
It is
movies.
one of the greatest movies.
No, don't eat and recover health. Die. There's 2 contacts out of my view.
Yep, I've got one of them on me now. Quit moving around so much, you little son of a bitch.
That looks like we can get them from the other bottom gun.
I got, I think what was the last contact.
That looks like there's some light under your gun on
There's
the
definitely
front.
something still trying to eat us in the front.
Yeah, like literally at your gun.
It's
or in
a-
the little
it's a-
pocket. Can you back off?
It's a chunk. Like,
It hasn't moved.
Yeah, those are chunky chunks.
this thing is still jiggling, but...
I put you a present in that cabinet over there, Teddy.
Wait,
Do
that
we
looks
want
like
to
it's swimming
invest-
away.
Appreciate it. I see it.
Well,
We should investigate the wreck.
it is still swimming away, but in a very janky, weird fashion.
Well,
That was
let me
extra
give you a
creepy.
good view, I guess.
Official nautical classification. It is janky right now.
No, we're square, Dave. That was definitely dead. I guess I'll get ready for our extravehicular.
Top
Yeah, I
dock
can-
area is clear.
I got that. I got that. I got that.
Hey, can you dock with the wreck?
I do not believe so.
I think you have to...
You could for a bit, but it was a bug.
Yeah, you have to, like, literally restore all the power for everything, and...
I don't even know if you can. Well, we're nice and close now. If you guys are gonna use the bottom airlock.
Oh, for the wreck.
Yeah, we're real close.
Where's that last railgun?
Bottom
shell?
airlock better than top airlock, to be real. Most things are on the fucking ocean floor. You have to find something
so
on the
this
roof.
is how you'd have to get out. You have to suit up, go through the door, close the door, and then hit the button, and it will flood that chamber. Leave it flooded. You can come back inside, close it, and a pump will pump it down. So it's not the best airlock, but it'll do.
Sounds functional. Or, well,
I'm
Chewbacca,
gonna try to fix it while we're here and try
Have
to
you
make
been-
it better with an outside button, but
Chewbacca, have you been locked in the gun cabinet?
No.
Okay.
He's been contemplating the gun cabinet.
Okay, I'm prepared for extravehicular. I'm gonna go
I am too.
take a
Broken
look.
devices in command room.
My status
Broken.
thingy needs a fix.
All right.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Did my legs
careful.
just break?
I'm outside the boat.
Oh, you're
Nope.
outside the boat already. Okay.
Yep.
I'm at the lower airlock.
Yeah, I came up here because I had left a couple things in the container, so I'm also
I
gonna.
have this alien pistol, and I both don't want to give it to you,
Oh, Teddy, this is a damn good airlock.
but also want to use it.
But you can't control it from outside the sub. So
Yeah, we're safe for now.
yeah, I'm gonna fix it.
All right, I'm at the door to the sub, to the wreck.
I just found a bunch of like hull breaches in the front. 1 second.
Why don't you?
Okay, that's good.
Our gun's gonna be in the way of me going into this ladder, I think.
Airlock access in the bottom
Yeah,
is
I
now
know, I
flooded.
know. It's flooded right now.
Okay.
It'll pump itself down. I'm sorry. This is just part of the process.
Oh,
That's fine.
you are so close to this boat that it's like I actually like.
Well,
There
we
we
weren't
go.
that
Jump.
close, and then it flooded a little. I'm moving up a smidge.
Oh, okay.
We
that'll
weren't
work.
parked on the boat before the airlock flooded. Just let me give it a little height.
Sorry.
Well, I gotta make sure you're not gonna crush me.
Oh, good.
Oh God, they would just incinerate me, right? I'd just be
gonna have to do it
vaporized.
again, Dave. I'm sorry.
I think it would
No,
bifurcate
that's cool.
you.
We're just
more
getting a little more
specifically.
height.
All right, I'm just letting you know.
That's fine. Go whenever you want.
All right. I've got the extra parts I think I need to make this work this time. All right, here we go.
Oh, chlorine, finally.
All right. It's gonna drain slowly.
We're good.
Mm.
It does do some slow sinking, but like, it drains enough.
I believe we're just doing a wreck without emission right now, Allie.
Yes.
We are.
Well, there's this wreck. Our mission is the Moloch. That's about 1,000 away.
Yeah, but if there's
Oh
some,
shit.
if it's not too full of dangerous things,
So far, it is not.
and if there's a weapons room with some railgun shells, it sure would be nice to have a few extras. Just
Yep, I'm at the command area.
That's where
Whoa!
Peppy is,
Yeah.
I just dropped the button.
Uh-oh.
It's
Oh, goodness.
probably approximately where you were standing, but down about 1,000
I
meters.
know it landed on top of the wreck, and I can't find it though. Nope, there it is. That's hilarious. All right, hopefully I can make it back to the ship, which I believe is straight above me. Yes, it is.
Nothing interesting over here.
I'm opening this door with a crowbar.
Roger. I'm gonna go check this one back here. Force open with crowbar. Why is it no longer targetable? Come on.
Yeah, save your plasma cutter fuel.
Force.
You have to like stand still. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, the ship definitely had. Okay.
There were a couple of places that were not flooded.
I wish I could force this door closed. Oh, I did, I guess. I don't know. It's flooding weird. It's flooding the lower parts of the ship right now.
I don't know why I can't force this door over here.
I don't know. I'm going into engineering.
Yeah.
Oh, the water's filling this whole ship up. Yep. Oh, I'm running low on oxygen.
Fuck you, door. You earned the plasma cutter.
So there's just nowhere for me to put the button to activate on the outside. Like there's no hull for me to stick it on.
Brady Mendel, deceased.
It's fucking
What about-
annoying.
like, can you put it onto like the gun that's right there?
That's a negative.
That's too bad. Strange to have a ship that doesn't have hull all
Dave,
the
I'm
way
gonna be
around.
flooding the bottom deck again.
Contacts front.
Is that fucking you, Ben, or is that an enemy right in front of me?
No, it's contacts
I'm not.
front on
I'm
ballast tank
opening a
B.
door in a stairwell.
Ballast tank B.
You guys steer clear of the boat. We gotta move.
There's
Stay
definitely
in the
a
right.
husk
I'm
here.
back on board. I'm back on
We're
board.
gonna stay in the
We are
rack.
sinking right now.
Yeah, I know, because you're currently full of water.
Do you want fuel rods, Teddy?
Yeah,
They're
of course
above
we
the
do.
gun. Can you give me some height?
Trying to.
Your bottom deck's almost drained out.
Why's my O2 dead? What happened? What?
Switch your
You
tank
tank.
out.
I did. What the heck?
There was a tank. Did you grab an empty tank by accident?
Sounds like they're flooding
We're
command.
flooding the
Oh
front.
god, Dave's flooded in command.
All right, going to help up Dave.
I'm putting my mask on just in
I
case.
sealed it for now.
I think the
Alright,
best
I'm gonna
case
go
for us
check
is
the
to keep
ballast
just
tank,
is to
see what
stay
the
in
fuck the
this
problems
wreck,
are.
Jeff.
I mean, I'm dead.
Command still needs it on the top.
Like, I
Jeff just straight fucking died from that.
I think I switched an empty tank, but for some reason my like health went down so quickly.
Getting a little height. I mean, that's where they're hitting us, right on the outside of command.
It's just in the blind spot. You gotta like back away with some.
Do you remember where you were,
Front
Jeff?
alarm's off. That's good.
I see you.
Kind of bottomish right of the ship, yeah.
I'm gonna try to get him on your top, Pete.
Are you dead again?
Yes. Like I
Yes.
said, it happened so fast, within like 1/4 of a second.
These guns are so far
That's
apart.
No,
weird because your diving suit has full oxygen in it.
I know. I don't know why. I don't know how it happened.
All right, well.
There is a enemy that is behind the front thing. That is, Dave, look at your screen. Yeah. It's behind the front cap. It's now down next to the bottom, the dorsal front
shit.
gun. There's 2 of them there now.
Oh, so it just happened to me too. What the heck? Okay.
You just like,
Oh, God.
your health was like, boo.
No, so it's that oxygen tank
It's underneath us.
specifically that's bugged. Because I was
Is
trying
it
to
an
click on.
oxygen tank or a welding fuel tank?
That's
Oh my god.
that's a good
Anybody have eyes
question.
in this fucking monster.
There is now a monster inside the bottom left airlock.
Oh my god, that's probably what it is. I took it off because I thought it was a full oxygen tank, but it was a. Okay.
It's a welding fuel tank.
Maybe, I don't
There's a
know.
monster where
Did you
now?
put a fucking welding tank in your oxygen?
Where's the monster?
Right in front
off
of
the
where
front,
Teddy
off the
is.
front.
In that room. You're right.
Yeah,
No,
There's a
down
red
left,
contact
Carnium.
off the front.
Put on the diving suit. It's on the floor in front of you.
I feel like exploring
Don't bring me
Rex
a
off
diving
mission
suit to
is not a
command.
good idea.
The big monster up front.
I mean, when you try to breathe a welding tank, it
Yeah,
isn't.
that was not even something I thought was going to be the case. I thought he just.
The big monster out front was somehow stuck behind the cap. He's a talk
I know, I need a diving suit, and then we can kill him, but
Left.
until then he's
Where'd he
stuck.
go?
back out the bottom to fucking shoot at stuff or eat the bottom of the ship, I guess.
I feel like this Mullock is unlikely to be killed. Oh god.
Oh, Dave just did some damage to one of the ones behind by moving the ship slightly.
Well, he smashed into the back of the other ship, the wreck.
You're saying that like I'm trying to.
No, you didn't try to.
I mean, that airlock access is just what's fucking us right now.
I wish I could show you guys what's
I have-
happening
I have
where
the
this
lead
guy is
helmet,
stuck.
guys, so-
Here, I'm bringing you a dive suit, Dave.
Okay.
Jesus. Like, I
There's a
have to
Mullock
walk
in the
you for
front. Or not
15
Mullock,
minutes.
there's creatures attacking the front of the ship.
I'm gonna let command flood and I'm gonna kill it.
Okay.
It's on the top. If one of you guys would get on one of the guns in the front, it's on the front
It's
top.
not visible from the guns. I checked all the guns.
It is right
The
now.
one on top is now. Now it's gone. It's swam away.
It's swimming back north. It's coming back down near the armory, gun storage,
Teddy, you're making the gun smoke.
near the top front dorsal. Yep, right there, Teddy.
Nope. Which gun?
Bottom
The-
front is now engaged with the thing. Top front also had the other thing.
I think the one that I'm shooting right now had gears pop up.
I'll be there momentarily.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was-
I'm repairing stuff.
Dor
Yeah, it was.
Take off
Yeah.
your suit if you're not needing it.
Dorsal central or dorsal rear gun next. There's a
Oh god, my diving mask is also out of air. Well,
Take it off.
yep, I did.
Here's an extra oxygen tank.
I'm good. I have some in my toolbox.
Make
That's
Oh, me too. That's where that one came from. My
That's it.
toolbox.
that's a tool for me.
Okay, the biter is now back in the lower airlock.
Armory is fully flooded.
And with an opponent, or
The biter in the bottom is now broken through the door to the bottom airlock.
I need to get a
Alright,
gun.
fuck this. I'm leaving the helmet to go fucking kill it. I have this alien gun I've been wanting to shoot the whole time.
Well, what else did you want us to do? You sound very...
No, I'm just going for
Yeah,
it.
it's you can see him right there.
Alright, all your guns are fully repaired.
thank you.
Grabbing a fucking dive suit.
I think you just
The
pretty much
airlock
get
guy
attacked
is
by
dead.
these things constantly.
What?
Airlock guy is cleared out.
Beautiful.
There's probably holes and shit in it.
Yeah, I'm
I need a
coming-
dive suit.
I have a dive suit. I'm coming down to handle some business.
It's the door and stuff is broken.
Yeah. Oh shit.
It fucking looks
Is he
like.
dead?
Yes,
Please
it's
tell
dead.
me he's dead.
He is dead.
Yes, he's dead. The alien pistol worth if we ever get a chance again.
Assuming
Alright,
that there
patch the
isn't a
hole in the
bad
wall.
version of that deal.
Reactor room has got water in it, but it's draining.
It's because the vents are open in the ceiling and water's flooding in from the bottom. It's just the door, I think, on the airlock itself.
What the fuck is wrong with this? I can't repair the door. The
There's still a
pump-
motherfucker hitting us.
Whoa! Who opened the?
Careful. Okay, both pumps are running now.
Yeah, I just fixed it.
Okay.
That was the problem. The pump.
I think there's still a guy trying to hit us on the top right.
All right, I have to go through. So keep that door closed for Psychos.
Nope, dead body.
Okay.
Alright, it's dead body.
Oh, now there's up here 2 more contacts incoming from the top. They're around the top airlock.
Around the airlock?
Yep. The very top, or the docking port. Center
Gonna be
of
up
the
there soon
ship
enough.
is now filling. Near the discharge coil needs to be used. Discharge coil. Oh, alright. Just hit it so they stop making holes.
Where are the holes?
Top.
They're in the top docking area.
Good. Alright, you stunned them.
I hear fucking water everywhere, man.
There's a whole bunch eating each other on the top right. If you can get to that gun key.
It's wet in here.
Got it. So there's been a lot of hubbub, and so I haven't really heard the response. Were you guys actually breathing welding gas?
I don't know.
I didn't. I wasn't
We'll
able to
figure
see in
that out
time.
soon enough.
Your
Oh, okay.
reactor needs repairs.
Yeah. All right, I'm doing it.
I have a debrief ready when you guys are done.
Top, there is a monster in the top of the ship. He's in the airlock thing, like in the floor right above you, Jose. So be careful.
Okay, so I need a real gun.
Carnium, there's high pressure water in the room right above you, and the dudes,
coming.
you got to get a diving suit. Bottom left has a valid diving suit, Carnium. Oh, or you have one right there. Dope.
There was one on the floor here from earlier.
That door directly above you, there's a motherfucker right through it.
Oh my god, he's in the fucking airlock up top.
Yes.
Come on.
Careful, Jose.
Oh, they're in the bottom. They're in the ballast tank. Bottom ballast tank.
Oh, he fucking went to pieces.
I'm going to that.
Shotgun, man. It doesn't mess around.
Yeah.
No, it's the best.
I got a
All the way in the front.
front
whoever's
edge of
down
ballast
that
tank
Turn
C.
off the batteries if someone can get to the command deck.
He's about to bust a hole up into the command deck.
Do we have stuff outside still, or
No, it's just inside, and there's one in the wreck.
The place where all that he's coming in, Dave. Turn around.
Yeah, he's in the navigation area. Oh, he's up top by the guns.
One person call the fight.
Yep.
please.
Oh. Is he dead? I can't tell. I think he's dead. His health bar disappeared.
It looks like he got welded.
I killed him.
You get
Whoa,
I feel like all the-
Jesus fuck.
alien gun welded.
I do like the zoomed out view of the sub. It's cool with all the lights and things.
It's very interesting to look at everything happening
Fuck is
from
all
this
water coming
angle.
from?
Yeah.
I'm fixing upstairs.
Yeah, there
Alright,
were.
I'm fixing the ballast areas.
Something is. Oh no, Dave got it. Okay, there's no more. There's no longer any hard active leaks. No breaches. There's still leaks.
I'm sure they're not a very high priority,
Ooh,
but the
we
guns
have,
are all starting to be damaged again.
Yep, I'm starting with the gun deck.
Top
and
of
making my way
central
back.
axis shaft has a hull breach.
Oh Christ.
We have verticality again, though.
Yeah, I just fixed your last ballast pump. You good?
Pointer home, dude.
I mean, we still have a mission to do.
Oh no, we're not gonna do that.
Just fucking kill the Bullock, I guess.
I don't think
Dude,
there's
that was
enough of
pretty
us dead to
hard
spawn
with-
the respawn.
Our secondary
Yeah.
gunner even working.
Yeah, I mean, I can reverse course to Woolston.
Wow.
I do need to repair my thing to be able to
I'm
see.
repairing the engine. I'm coming next.
Yeah, I think there needs to be more than 2 of us dead to spawn the respawn shuttle.
I have guns. I could fix that.
I'm working on.
Speaking of that mutiny,
It's not immunity. It's just a death pact.
A taunting.
Well, I just need to repair before I feel comfortable
I'm
trying
coming.
to
I'm
move us.
coming.
Gotcha.
Carney, if you
Click on it
gotta,
and look at it first.
do you have a welding gun? There's a breach in the armory, or not a
I
breach.
do.
There's a hole. If you just go a little further ahead, you see right there. Yep, you got it.
A leak?
Just a leak, yeah.
It is.
Alright, am I taking us back to Woolstone?
Are the 2 bodies in the wreck?
Yeah.
Yes. They may have been perfectly preserved with acetylene, but
no, there's a lot of stuff on at least on my
Yes,
body.
no, back to Woolstone.
So, wait, are we gonna grab the bodies or no?
I mean, you can if you want.
I mean,
Trying to get this crawler out of your face.
I don't
I mean,
mind being left.
Getting
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
What
The
was on
stuff,
your person?
nothing that can't be replaced. Just
Contacts
medical, a lot
behind us,
of medical supplies and stuff.
3 contacts behind us. The only thing we can't
Just
do
get
is
out of
just
here.
sit
Don't worry
here.
about it. It's nothing that is so important.
Yeah, no, go
The dive
home.
Suits, obviously, but other than
Let's
that-
go fail the mission. There's no repercussions. We can just pick up another one and have a full group for one more try before we end for the night.
going backwards sucks.
It's very not normal.
You're telling me it feels way slower.
So all
I guess there's no way to restart, just restart at the base already.
No.
I don't
Unless
think
we
so.
just want to abandon
I
everything.
don't see
Yeah.
anything off the back.
Or-
There's a
Oh, this is
contact
cool to
on the
zoom out.
front. You're outpacing him, so he can't actually bite. But
Ah,
Yeah, because you can't really turn around.
come on, dip down.
he's
Dip down again.
he's fucking
Yes!
taunting Peter. There it is. Good hits. Good
Dead.
hits.
There's one more out there. I
There
think.
one on the top left of us.
No. I took care. No, that's guts.
Yeah.
I killed that guy already.
I do not hear
I
nor
lost
see stuff.
power. I
Lost
put on the
power.
backups.
It's J boxes. It's not. It's
Oh, fuck.
not the reactor. The
Oh,
main
we're about
power
to
relay
crash
J
into the
box.
station.
I got it.
Oh man, you're going so fast!
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Boonk.
Hey, it seems fine. No, it's fine. Everything
I
is
am
fine, guys.
actively bleeding. I have a gunshot wound. Who shot me?
I saw crawler
Contact
bouncing
beneath
around.
us.
Oh my god, you shot me because of the
I-
crawler body?
Do we have
Why are you
power?
sinking? Why are you sinking?
There is a.
I'm dealing with the engine first, then the ballast junction boxes.
I
I'm on
fixed the
it.
junction box.
We're sinking because we have no power for these.
Yep.
It's okay. You're about to
Ballast.
hook up. Oop! After a nice long drag against surface of the ocean.
Dead.
Ballasts are coming online.
Okay.
I
Take-
think that was a
Shot me in the
worthwhile use of a
leg.
rail gun shot.
I accept.
Yes. Well, I mean, it was one hit, one kill.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I need more bandages. God damn it. I'm gonna bleed out.
Oh,
Uh,
fuck.
There's a bunch in the supply boxes, and
Yeah.
there.
I made it to the medical bay.
Sadly, the person with the second best medical was Jeff. So
Well,
All the doctors are
Lord
dead.
help
bandage
those
the
who help
burns,
themselves.
opium for the internal injuries, saline and blood because you lost
Right
blood.
now,
So
it's
probably.
We have a whole breach in the engine room.
I'm fixing my gunshot wounds.
I'm on the whole breach.
Blood bandages opium.
We are not
You,
losing.
you should use
Fuck you,
blood.
game.
Oh, there we go.
Woo.
Mission
Oh my
fail.
God.
So we still have a whole leak in the engine room when this takes over.
Just fix it.
Yeah, just say
Well,
it.
we have a hull leak, but we can no longer sink because we're anchored to the station.
Okay.
You can just repair the whole sub. Just go talk to the peoples.
That's expensive.
I could see what kind of rates they want on it.
Heal me.
You know what's funny?
Ian, start by healing him.
Heal me.
Yep, coming.
I'm right next.
Well, I have to go down to the friggin'. I don't have any stuff on me.
All right,
Because I
don't
have very
open the
died.
doors.
minimal things because I died.
Yeah, we're dead.
Don't open that door either.
Totally forgot you died.
Oh, engine room, not reactor. I'm a
Oh
moron.
my god, I stuck on this door. Oh god.
Let's see. Bandages.
All right, I got you. I got you.
Alien blood.
Yeah, give him some alien blood. That's never gone wrong in a sci-fi movie before.
Took care of the top.
Thank you.
Oh, that sounds like a great mission for us to take. That's never gone wrong before.
All right, you're good, Teddy.
Thank you.
So, what is funny is so these characters, like they have a range of what their skills could be based on their job. So my guy who died I had leveled him up to 45 medical skill. I now have 49 medical skill.
Do you have a health scanner HUD, Ben?
I do. I have to wear a health scanner, but yeah, I do have one.
Okay, yeah, I just saw one and I was like, I've literally never used that before. Just in case it was like a special item.
It just shows me quick how what your addiction level is, if you have any psychosis, lacerations. It kind of gives me a
battery
quick
backup array, please.
overview of, and it doesn't take any batteries, so I just have it on. all
I'm
the
not
time.
on the ship.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
We still have. Wait, why do we still have $7,000?
I
didn't
turned
spend
off
much.
backup power array.
I think we
I think.
we only had. You just have to hit the button once. The light eventually goes red, I think.
No,
Let
it
me
goes
know when
off.
Are you buying anything else?
I'm back on the boat though.
I can.
Just some medics fatigues
Okay. Well,
and some more bandages and opium, because that's the main thing I lost in the other place.
medics fatigues. 4 opiums.
I'm gonna go ahead and do external
Junction
repairs.
box tray is still pretty fucked, isn't it?
6.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go do some
Can I
external
come
repairs.
over?
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool.
I need a tool.
I was like, why are the lights not working? And then I realized how probably effed this. Oh my god.
Yeah,
There
there
were-
was some stuff
Damn.
going on.
What happened?
No junction box was not on fuck up.
Do you want to just take all of these for the?
Yeah,
the
let me.
XP?
Yeah, trying to grind the. I'm up to 50.
Are you doing external repairs, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a flamer, not a fucking repair torch.
Holy crap.
Yeah. There was a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
All right, all the ballast tanks are good.
Did how many missions did you get, Dave? Well, I guess I can figure that out by looking at this.
Found 3, I think.
Oh, actually, we still have some of them from last time too.
I mean, they are persistent. Yeah, there's still others we could do.
Yeah. So we
So,
we
do-
still have all the offers.
What was
Lost
the
all my
medical delivery?
plasticine.
The medical delivery? Is that your question?
Beans had a debrief for us.
So I was able to switch my oxygen tank outs fine during that. Jeff switched one out and died, and I thought his suit might have been breached, and I just saw like on his dive suit there was a cylindrical looking container that was full. So I thought he had extra oxygen, and I was trying to look at stuff, and I double clicked that, and then equipped it to me, and still looked full. But I thought I tried to switch it for a different one quick, but it didn't work. So I don't know what the deal was, but it is possible. I guess Jeff threw a welding torch thing onto his dive suit, and then I accidentally did the same because it was the same one he had.
Yeah,
That or that specific oxygen tank was bugged. So one of those two things.
I
I'm
bet.
willing to slap a welding gas torch in my.
You know what? No, it wasn't.
To find out.
It
Uh-oh.
wasn't that.
Who opened the special door?
That was me. It was just faster to come back inside that way.
Teddy, actually, I'm really. I always can tell if if it is a welding because of that gold top. It wasn't. So that oxygen tank might have just been fucking bugged.
Yeah,
I mean, we can test it if it'll let you put it in a dive suit.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, let me.
Well, so Allie has just posted in chat, welding tank can also be used to execute/assassinate anyone via putting them in a diving suit and replacing the oxygen tank with the welding fuel tank. It'll kill very quickly.
That
I think
sounds
you guys
like
killed
I can
yourselves.
testify that it does kill you very quickly.
Yeah, it happened so incredibly fast that I was like, what even?
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
think
even
the net
react.
result here is you guys killed yourselves.
Yep. With we had a nice big breath of acetylene, and then
directly breathed in that stuff. It was awesome.
Don't breathe this. Teddy.
Damn, I'm bummed.
Teddy
We lost all
appreciates
our
that.
plasteel bandages. Those are the best ones. I don't have any elastin to craft anymore right now.
He gets me.
I tried to at least.
That's all I can ask. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that tank I've picked up was in fact from the ship. Like I found that welding tank on the ship. Because I didn't have any extra welding tanks in my.
Assumed it was oxygen.
Exactly.
So gold top.
Alright, we're trying to get one more in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do a shot. I think
I did a full ring of the outside of the ship and we're good.
Engineering is ready in all respects. I think all subsystems have been repaired.
Yeah, I checked the ballast. I've checked all the guns.
Why?
I'm gonna check the command deck.
I thought we got a mission to do medical supply delivery, but
We did.
I mean, maybe they took it back because we failed a mission.
who knows?
No, it's to bring it back to Kritigorsk. I mean, we can go try and kill the Moloch again. It's an option.
Yep, you're totally right. I have to click on Kritigorsk, even though this mission starts here. It ends in Kritigorsk.
Yeah, but so here's my thing: is overall we want to start moving right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like there's a lot of tile.
I mean, I think we can get the Moloch as long as we get there and we're prepared.
Yeah. As long as you don't just fucking get swarmed right on top of a wreck.
Well, I'm happy that I murdered myself instead of letting an alien do it.
And try to breathe map gas.
Yeah.
And then better like, are you okay? What happened?
Oh.
I want some of that stuff you're huffing.
I think I get what happened. Blah!
Once you try map gas, you never eat anything else for the rest of your life.
So I'm sorry that the lower airlock can't be any better, but I can't find a way to put.
I didn't know it was gonna F us that much. I wouldn't have used it.
It's not so bad if you can. If I think what needs to happen is that someone needs to close the door behind you so that they can't get inside, and then someone has to let you in. It's the only way it's going to be the way we can use it, but also not.
Which really
set
isn't
to get
that much of a hurt.
No, it's not that bad.
Also, can we just like go through? I've been trying to check all of the oxygen tanks on things, but just like make sure that every oxygen tank that's either in one of the cabinets or in a diving suit is actually full.
Actually
Checking
has
out.
O2. That one's good.
Everything in command is full.
Well, I can make more stuff now because I'm a higher level.
Safety mask in the gun deck is full.
I keep that MF thing on me.
God, that's so this is almost the best
We're
roll because
good.
the highest I can get is 50. I am crafting something. It will take 1 minute and 27
Cardium, I put some
seconds.
extra shotgun shells in the cabinet.
Oh, that's what I lost too. I lost one of our shotguns. Damn.
There's at least one.
How'd you guys both lose guns?
Yeah.
I mean, I lost the SMG that I spawned in with.
I lost the
I have
shotgun
an
that I had
SMG
picked
you
up.
can have.
I
Well, he
spawned in
spawned
again.
in with one.
Yeah, commandos get one for free. I don't have
Yeah,
a clip,
I'll
but
I would take that, or I can go get a pistol.
Means Jeff's life is worth approximately 300 credits. Just bear that in mind.
Oh.
Hey now.
And we are missing 2 diving suits now.
It literally hurt my head.
Oh, we need 2 more. We need dive suits if that's purchased.
Yeah.
how many more do we need?
Apparently
At
2.
least
Well, you
one, but
lost 2.
we lost 2.
We have enough, so we will survive. Hey, hey.
Okay, I think for now, if we do this Moloch, and then for next time,
And actually do
And
it.
let's do this
yeah.
Moloch and not worry about looting the corpse then? How about that?
No, let's.
I want to loot the corpse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we should make sure we
And
have at
let's
least enough
not get
dive suits for
distracted
3
by a
people.
wreck.
We have enough dive suits. We,
We
just
have
don't
2
okay.
have
on the bottom,
surplus.
and we have
Word.
like, yeah. I made
But
sure
yeah,
to
no longer get distracted by wrecks that are off mission.
Mhm.
Unless we
Hey,
know
Jeff,
there's
where
something in
should
there we're
this
farming
duffel
for.
bag go?
It's not important exactly for me right now, so you can throw it in either the crew quarters or just in a closet somewhere.
Are we set to undock?
Engineering ready in all respects.
Yep, ready.
Gunner ready.
Railgun situation should still be good, I believe.
Yes.
Based on we only fired 1 last time. Oh no, what's happening? Oh god.
Did we buy the fatigues?
Yes.
Jeff.
But they won't be delivered until we
We
shove
leave.
off.
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
Well, you got it.
we will do the dance of it's time to leave.
It's a 3-man underwater version of Uncle Vanya.
I represent the wind!
I represent Jeff not choosing a mission.
I can't choose a mission and dance at the same time, baby.
Can in your heart.
I don't know if it works like that.
Is your heart strong?
Maybe? I don't know, I almost had a bug. Was the thing where, like you said, it put you outside the ship, Teddy? Was your character moving,
I
like,
saw
back
you
and
kinda
forth?
doing a little bit of rubber band in there. Just
Yeah, it couldn't decide where to put me, so it kept moving me up and down and up and down and up and down so fast until I hit my head on the ceiling. And it hurt me, but then it undid the damage it did to me, which is strange.
This all sounds like my date the other night.
all right. Permission to shove off.
Sounds good to me.
Engineering.
Railgun could still use a shell.
Engineering.
Yeah, if we can get some fabrication going for that.
Teddy, how's the reactor look?
Are you muted, Teddy?
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. Yeah, we're good.
All right. Second verse, same as the first. A whole lot ladder and hopefully not worse.
Whole lot better.
Brownouts.
Oh man, I'm gonna do the ammunition check. That is a dry gun.
Brownouts.
Yeah, that's fucking empty. I'm gonna put empty boxes of coil gun back in the actual armory.
Put them in the deconstructor.
Well, I just want to get
Yeah.
fresh.
Put them in the deconstructor.
I just want to get fresh clips in these right now before we come upon
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
the new
whoa,
friend.
whoa, whoa. Someone turn on the deconstructor?
Yes.
Oh. Heads up next time.
Okay.
We're back at the wreck, passing over
Wait,
it now.
is this a special ammo? Oh, there's exploding ammunition for this.
Contacts 2 behind, directly behind.
It's the husks that used to be Beans and Jeff.
I don't think we turned into husks. We just got like you don't automatically turn into
Well,
a
if
husk.
there were husks there, maybe they ate you.
Are they closing on us, Dave?
You're alive.
A little bit, and they're about to be above.
Okay, I'm on the rear low gun.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, there's a fucking another submarine or a wreck we just passed by.
That's the same wreck.
Okay.
They're above
Where'd
us.
they go? Where'd they go? They were right
I
there.
hear leaks.
They're behind.
Yeah, I just saw him in the gun for a second, and then he
I don't see
disappeared. There
anything
he
yet
is.
that
Oh
is.
yeah, I'm gonna use
Contact.
I'm gonna fix this holes and they're
Yeah, there
fucking on
should
my
be some.
medical bay.
Cargo hull breach.
Swimming away. There's a
Ooh,
target. If someone
big
could get on the other
fucking
top gun. We had
Being
2
on the
targets.
gun.
Okay.
I'm on the front top.
I'm going to get
Oh,
that
somebody
hull
gave me
breach.
explosive ammo.
I did.
We were gonna save
I
there.
thought we were gonna save that for the Moloch.
Well, I mean, it was getting it prepped.
I don't know if you can see the sonar, but there aren't any walls here.
Are we in like
I saw
actual
that, yeah.
open ocean finally?
It's pretty amazing to be real. I'm just kind of cranking in any direction I want.
Oh, I still have this
I'm
box of
staying away
ammunition.
from this Moloch for now.
If you, yeah.
I'm gonna change out your load.
Well, oh, I was gonna run that
Doing
box
a lot
dry.
of damage to the junction network right now.
What?
The junction boxes, you might want to go check them like immediately.
I'm going right now.
Oh yeah, I
Run.
was kind of pooning it around a little bit.
Yeah, and then you stopped pooning it around, and I don't drop in power very fast.
Okay.
They seem to
We
be
can
holding.
approach this Moloch whenever we're ready.
Oh fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Do we stop?
We're 1,000
Honestly,
away.
when you like
I'm-
slow down on using power, it's scarier than when you spike up.
Good to know.
Oh, okay. Now it's all showing up.
Yeah.
I need a welding torch up in the upper airlock.
Welding torch on its way.
You should always have a welding
Yeah,
torch.
you should have one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I couldn't find one after my body died.
Come down to engineering.
Roger. If somebody can take over this, then I'll go grab one.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'll fix it, and then I'll give you my.
Okay, that works for me. Should be able to see the top of the airlock itself.
Hold on.
Yeah, there she goes.
Don't breathe that.
Yeah. Don't breathe.
Cool.
Yeah. Let me know when we're ready to creep. This is like weird that it's so open. This is the first time we've ever seen this.
You can start creeping probably.
I'm on the bottom front gun. I'm ready for some targets as we approach them.
Give me 1 second to actually get to the guns, and I should be good to go.
Spooling up some speed.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Heard.
Hold on a second.
On guns.
I cannot.
you on
find
fire?
Another welding.
Oh no, you're burned.
fucking-
Okay.
I can find welding fuel, but I cannot find another welder.
Alright, opening it up.
Hippie, if you want to come to gunnery, or right outside gunnery, or the center post thing, I'll just drop this welding tool.
Moloch is 500 away.
Heading?
We're nearly
Pretty much dead ahead.
Oh, okay. Then I should not be on that.
found
Oh,
the
that's a
only
rock
rocks
that we
in
made.
this whole place.
That's a rock. Oh.
Ow.
I also
Hey,
found
rock.
what our top speed is.
What is it?
Like 26, 27.
Not bad.
One small contact coming to the front.
He's out of my range.
I'm on him.
One more hit.
I'm unsure if this Moloch
Oh,
is going to be
one more.
underneath us or not.
Second contact.
Oh, don't eat your friend, you little asshole. Hold on, we got a couple of little biteys attacking each other.
Jeff, hold on to that welding gun. I'm just fabricating a new one.
Okay, I'll go pick it up in a second. Okay, dead guy.
On the
Okay.
the
Do I have
Back
enough time to check the
Aspen.
ballast tanks?
lower Aspen.
Yeah.
We might get a contact from the ventral backside.
I'm looking. I think those are dead bodies, but
One of them was alive and eating the other one.
All right, Jeff, I'm good on welding.
all right, we'll keep
So-
an eye.
Roger. I'll go pick the one I dropped up then.
Where's the explosive ammo?
It's in this coil gun right here, the back top left.
Hmm.
You want me to put it in yours?
I don't know what our final vector is. I'm watching the radar.
yeah, it's hard to
Looks
tell.
like it might be top front.
Might be
that
doubling
way.
back.
I thought we wanted to come underneath it.
Oh.
We probably have to double back.
Get up and around this rock face.
Yeah, this seems to just be a massive open cavern, and we need to go kind of north by northeast. Going manual.
I'm gonna put on my little picture-in-picture view of Dave now.
Yeah, look at how big this fucking cavern is. I don't even see any walls.
The ship like shudders and quakes when we're going that quickly. It's a little bit worrisome sometimes.
Yeah, if we're going full height plus full forward.
And then we cavitate like a bitch.
What, Teddy?
Just looking at like how I've actually looked at Dave's screen.
These rocks here I
It's
almost
neat.
pounded. Like this will be. I hear water. Oh, we got a biter on the bottom.
Who's on that gun?
I don't see him on the front gun. Let me go to.
I'm currently repairing.
I'm going to fix.
I think we
yeah,
have to go in
Who's
here.
on the lower front gun?
Fixing
He's right
ballast
next to the gun.
tanks.
Oh, here we go.
There. Take him out.
Oh shit! That leak I have to fix from outside. I think.
Are there two
I
of these
got a welder.
motherfuckers?
Or are we good, Dave?
I think we're good.
Okay.
One of the shittiest
Check
things.
because I'm here.
One of the shittiest things about this ship is that there's so many spaces where it's not obvious that something's attacking the front. Like if I look into here, oh, he's back. Yeah, get fucked, little guy. If you look at this whole like blackness
I
here,
think we have to go into this cave to get this Moloch, just saying. So that's what we're doing.
That sounds fun and wholesome.
Yeah, we're all about wholesome content.
nothing wrong with going into a horrifying cave.
The dead body, okay. Alright, coming up to the railgun.
Okay, I'll get off it.
Well, we kind of got one angle of approach, if this is a correct vector.
What angle?
It's gonna be
Context
that front,
Front.
front lower gun you're gonna
Ladies.
want.
Front.
I'm working on him.
Nice.
God, will you guys fuck
Nice.
off?
Good. There's still 4 alive, but how's your ammo?
This one is still 60%, I think.
Nice.
And my super cap's doing fine too. Oh, weird.
I think we're good to keep approaching, Dave.
Roger.
He's eating his friend.
Well, that makes them an easy target.
I need ventral 4-gun.
Going to it right now.
He's up above out of my sight.
Ventral aft.
Okay. Oh, I see him.
Hey, we're like 200, 197 from the Moloch.
Maybe slow it down for a sec.
Switching to the railgun.
Airlock access up top and cargo have hull breach.
Yeah, it's that because this guy bit the top a couple times.
I'm holding steady for a second here. I don't see any more contact.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
Oh,
one more coming in from top
I
left.
see him. I'm working him. Got him.
Does someone on the gun deck have a welder?
I do.
Okay.
I can take care of it.
Teddy, were you able to find a back?
I think he made himself another one.
Yeah, I made one.
Yeah, it's airlock and access and cargo.
Sorry, I muted myself because I coughed and I didn't unmute myself.
Okay, cargo is not completely full of water. That's nice.
Is that a target on our hull that's an active target?
That's the Moloch. That's the Moloch.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
They came to us.
get-
Oh, and
whoa,
we just
whoa.
lost fucking power right as it came
Turn
to
on
us.
the backup batteries. What the hell? How'd you lose power? Oh, because
Because
you
I
just juiced it. Yeah.
Full behind, full.
Oh, I
And I
can't.
wasn't
I can't.
on
It's
the
right on our.
reactor.
I can't see it.
It's fine. Pete and I have a
Jeff, go ahead.
solution on it.
I have.
Red alert.
I have target.
Shoot it in the brain meat.
Yeah, shoot it in the fleshy parts.
Captain, what alert?
Yes, what a hit, Peter. Thank you.
Oh, he's below. He's too far
Holy
below us.
shit.
We're on full alert.
My super cap is
Burnt. Got him.
charged. There you
Got
go.
it.
Nice.
I got him.
coming to repair the
All right.
super caps.
I know.
let's get
I
this
just
body before
needed
it's
to
too
charge
late.
up.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right, away team.
Loot.
Okay, I'm immediately getting prepped to go on away team. I'm just gonna leave my gun and figure it
I
out.
hear water coming in.
Top center. It's not a breach. It's a leak.
You got
Where
it.
are all the Scooty Puffs?
There's one in command on the
Oh,
ground.
there's no Scooty Puffs up here.
They're
One in
downstairs.
command on the ground.
Jeez.
Go out the bottom airlock.
Okay. Didn't work out so well last time, but I can do that.
Well, it didn't work out last time because you guys huffed welding gas. I'm holding steady, kind of right above where I went, I think.
Okay, we're back to watertight.
We did lose
Uh,
Scooty Puffs last time. That's a good point.
Yeah, they're down here. I have a sonar
There's
beacon,
one
but
on
I
the
don't.
floor
There's
of
no.
command.
There's no sonar handheld sonars down here. So.
All right, we'll worry about those later.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, grab a diving suit, Beans. I'm gonna grab a diving suit to close the door behind you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna go out the bottom.
Yeah, give us a heads up when you are.
Somebody's
on the
O2
way
meters
back.
beeping.
No, it's the sonar
Oh,
beacon.
okay.
Where's the body?
Do you still
All right,
hear
let's
it
go.
beeping?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Roll.
Yeah.
All right, have fun, guys.
Whee!
I do have a diving knife if we have to cut it
Alright.
up.
I need you to give me a
Contact front.
heads up when you're on the way back.
Okay.
Guys,
Whoa.
you're going the
Gun
wrong
support.
fucking way
Watch out.
right
Watch
now.
out, guys.
No, we're
Where is it then? Oh god. Oh god, Jeff.
Yeah, you
You
got
guys
a
are
target
going the
on
wrong
you.
fucking way, yeah.
No, we're not. Did you? I watched it die in front of me.
Where's
Dude,
the?
Yeah, it
oh,
died
it's
in the
directly
Right
under
down
this
and to the
gun.
left.
Directly under the gun to the left.
Here.
Do you guys still have a target on your ass?
No, I killed it.
Not
Okay.
Fine.
currently.
Wait, I
There's
don't
the
see
Moloch
it.
body.
It's this giant thing, Ben.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to loot it though.
G.
Can you take the ski buff out of your hand?
I see it. No, I have it. I have the stuff. I have the loot. from
You
it.
got the things? Okay, good.
Yes,
And now
I
it's
got the
floating.
things. Okay, we're
Are
back.
you
then.
still grabbing it and dragging it?
No. I
No,
let
it
it
just
go.
started kind of floating.
What is that? Is that what that? What's that target? I think
That's
a
the sonar beacon thing, I think.
Yeah, it's my sonar beacon.
Are you below the front of the ship? No, there's a big bright dot away
It
from.
might be a chunk. It's
Yeah,
not
it's-
moving.
Probably a piece of the shell or something.
Well, that worked out pretty
Safety.
well.
It's out of gun
Turn
range.
off the battery backup.
Battery backup off.
I mean, you can kill yourself by hanging out in a room with a running generator and no windows. Oh, good call, Allie. Actually, I'm going to do that now before I forget to...
So I think for the station, do we go down to the left or do we double back?
I mean, we got to choose which way we want to go, right?
I'm bringing a Scooty pop up to the top.
All right, do not juice the engine right now.
Okay,
So-
well, hang on a second.
What is
Okay, you get.
Phosis Flexus?
That's the station. Or that's where we need to go, the station. Or that's the natural formation that we're going to.
Yeah, what did you end up getting, Ben?
A hydroxyapatite, a mineral composed of calcium and phosphorus. So I imagine that deconstructs to calcium and phosphorus. A Moloch shell fragment. It says a sturdy piece of Moloch shell.
Sick.
It's almost like a piece of armor. And then Broctite, a mineral containing thorium and phosphorus. I will deposit them in our chemical repository.
All right. Oh, we got the rare loot. Hell yeah.
Oh, is that the rare loot? Nice. Nice. Always good to...
But what
to-
does it do?
Doesn't matter, it's rare. We want it.
I'm not disagreeing with you there, Chief.
Fuck yeah, maximum value murder.
I came from the school of MMOs. Rare means I want it.
Yeah. Is it purple? Give it to me. Is it orange? You must give it to me. Do we have extra toolboxes banging about?
Definitely.
Am I good
do
to
not.
move?
Anybody have any issues with the sub setting off?
Jose
No.
was the one that put a hold on it. I don't know why.
Oh, it's armor.
Oh yeah, wow.
I put a
It
hold
goes.
on
It
what?
goes where you're.
You
It
said
goes where
don't
you're.
juice it right now.
Oh, because the engine was not doing hot. I
So-
repaired that.
Oh, okay. We're good to go.
This armor takes the place. You can't wear a dive suit and this armor. So Pete, as security officer, I'm gonna go put this armor in your security room for you to security with.
Okie dokie.
I could wear some armor.
Well,
I can wear some armor.
you just
That's
you
fine,
could
50p.
you could you just can't wear a dive suit. So as somebody who's not going to be often wearing a dive suit, I
Command
don't know.
gets broken into pretty easily.
All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna put it here for the security people to decide. I don't need it.
Wow.
80%
just sit on
damage
the ground
reduction?
here. Whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
All right.
That's
Well, it's in the
nasty.
armory for ship defense. For ship defense.
Just juicing up the deconstructor.
Go for it. We're gonna have brownouts though.
Are there any toolboxes that are not in fabrication room?
Downstairs, there's some, I think, down at the entrance to the other airlock.
Yeah, go check the other Scooty Puff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where the
Yeah,
other
no
airlock
problem.
is.
There's steel and aluminum in the output if
Hey,
you want.
beautiful.
There's another Scooty Puff on the floor of command if anyone wants to grab it.
Rotating coil gun stuff.
I also have an EMP grenade that I'm gonna put up there for you. I don't know how it's back here in the medical bay. I'm gonna bring it forward for you.
Man, we're
Wow,
really
Hose, you're at
jiggling, huh?
68 already? Yeah, no, we're cranking right now. We were going like 30-some kilometers
There
per
is
hour
also
total.
there's a toolbox. It has shotgun shells in it, but there's a toolbox up top front. But
Jose has been.
I know there's one down at the bottom.
Yeah, I found one exactly what you said.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
quietly doing my job.
Fucking maintaining.
Yeah. And me sitting on the reactor lagging behind, but I'm almost there. I'm almost
You'll
at
get there
55
soon enough.
electrical. They got rid of nuclear engineering as a skill.
Besides, what's your mechanical engineering?
It's less than yours.
What?
Yeah. I started super low for I pretty much rolled minimum for an
What is
infra.
Every once in a while, there's a bright-ass shiny thing, like, that stick out on the radar, and I always think there's something.
We'll go take a look with a periscope. Maybe it's something we can mine off the wall.
That's what I've been thinking lately.
I mean,
We're
also,
almost at Photius Flexus.
directional pinging is a valid thing. It gets you a lot more. Contacts northeast. Contacts northeast.
Oh, good. Okay. Drop.
Yep, they're on us.
Getting back to the guns.
Oh, fucking med
I
bay.
don't know how, but they found us.
Many Bothans died for this information.
Nice shock.
Did you throw the discharge? Good guy.
Shock both of them, yeah.
Oh, this is the rear gun.
One target dead. Two targets dead.
Well, 2 is the number of things we saw, so off we go.
Fucking
I gotta craft some stuff next chance I get.
had a goddamn bite wound. I don't know when that came from, but it happened.
I
Jeff
gotta
secretly
swap
has
out
bed
the.
bugs.
Are we doing anything critical right now?
We're about to dock.
Okay,
Well, not really dock as much as hit the go to the next area.
that's fine. Oh wait, so we're not going to be actually on.
A station,
Okay.
no.
Okay. So because we're in relative safety right now, can I just do the swap real fast?
Yeah, then I think Jeff has to click enter Photius. Let me come to a stop real quick.
If you slow it down, I've got enter Photius Flexus as go into the next thing. Oh, yep. Good point, C, dude. I definitely got bit as I ran away from those things when we were looting the Moloch.
Oh, that's right. I turned around and wasted them
Alright,
with
we're
the
stationary.
with the SMG.
I threw backup on.
Yeah, that was quick. Oh, you put the you put the battery
Reactor's
on.
back online.
Backup coming down.
Dave, do you want the Scooty Puff to stay in
Nah.
command?
Brownouts for a sec while the reactor catches up with itself. Thank you for participating in this fuel rod swap.
Enter Photius.
All right, we're clear. Entering Photius. Get ready, everyone.
Ooh, coffee cake delivery.
Hold on to your
Oh,
butts.
you lucky son of a bitch. Do I have to click it
Actually,
again?
that just reminded me. I have blackcurrant mint
So now you
sorbet
choose, I
infused.
think, the place we want to go next. So let's go to that station on the right.
Oh yeah, Molovsk. Oh yeah, Zim, I wasn't making a very good point of showing off the map earlier because it was so zoomed in. But I get to look. I look at that every time we like choose a direction or a mission to undertake.
Yeah, and that's where there's like the overall game of as you kind of creep to the east.
Why is there a Scooty Puff here?
It apparently reappeared. Jose was bringing it down.
It's emergency bridge Scooty Puff.
Yeah, for when I need to get the fuck out of here and leave you all.
When the ship is full of water, you might want a Scooty Puff to get out of the command deck.
All right,
Scooty
this one's
Puff,
just
own
purely.
yours today.
This one's just purely trucking.
When the reactor's blazing and the room is hot, Scooty Puff is your escape spot.
Oh my god, we are so low on stuff.
Ocean is dangerous, but you gotta get out.
I mean, weapon stuff.
Water
wanna know something
country,
terrible,
water country.
I do.
My project manager at work wrote that jingle.
Good God.
What?
Did he get a lot of money?
Wait a minute.
I know the person that wrote the water country.
You
jingle.
know the
Wait, what do you
person
need?
that wrote the water country jingle.
Yes. I work with them on a daily basis.
We literally sing the
How
water
many
country
times
jingle
per day do you just sing it at them and
I
make it get
don't.
stuck in their head?
when Eric's blazing and Eric is hot, or whatever that person's name is.
Wait,
His
Teddy,
name's
did you just type
Thomas,
something here
though.
in the radio?
Uh,
Canum hat oi need.
What is what?
I see a message typed from Teddy that has some lines missing, and it
Says,
says,
Carnium, what do you need made?
"Yeah, all
I
I
need-
see is Canum hat oi need."
Oh, it's
That's all I see.
it's because
Is
of
your-
probably low batteries on the
Oh
headset.
no,
No.
I'm broken English.
Oh, wait, do I do that too then?
Oh, you're
Uh,
not talking no good.
Two
That's
boxes of coil gun would be good.
Roger, coming up.
Yes, literally, I agree. Nobody. It's so funny that you say that, Jose, because we sing the water country
status
song
monitor
all
has-
the time. That's a big.
Wait, you know why? Because I bet this guy's not broken English because it's a new person. I want to trade this broken English. Do you guys see
might be
my
sometimes.
message there?
No, yeah, no, I don't see everything you said.
Okay,
It looks fine to you though, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote
That's
me sing
awesome.
songs of freedom, me no speak that good.
Is your name Reed
Yeah, the nav
Stockton?
bar looks fine to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the little status monitor guy to the right
Oh,
was
Jose,
like
you're up to
blinking
60,
cameras.
60 fucking 8, man.
So I have cameras that are blinking in and out. I don't know if that's an electrical thing, maybe in the rooms.
I mean,
Okay,
I
by
checked the junction
far,
boxes and they looked okay.
Pete, by far, you are the second best medical person. You're the only other one in as high as the 30s.
Oh man.
30's pretty good.
It is. It actually is really good. I just like to let people know that, to know who's, like, in case I'm not around, who is the most qualified to do first aid.
That's true, Jeff. You can ditch the picture if you wanted to.
I assume that it does improve more than just, like, because one of the things it does is it shows you, like, what you can use to heal them. But if you just, like, have a guide, you know, like, you know, it's basically just bandages and stuff for burns, the opium and stuff for internal injuries, saline and blood for blood loss.
Sounds like triage is.
It
Yeah,
is. I
blood,
have a little
blood
flow
for the
sheet.
blood god.
There is a triage flow sheet, yes. That's why if I could have gotten you back, I'd take your suit off first, stop your bleeding, then do CPR. Because if I don't stop your bleeding before I do CPR, it pushes more blood out.
Yeah, you
of
just squish all
in a
the
very
bloods out.
in a very realistic fashion.
Airways, breathing, circulation.
ABC.
We have so many revolver rounds if people want revolver rounds for revolvers.
I think that
Would
was.
sell them and buy better things.
I've only fired one shot this game.
I
Sometimes.
killed some things with this alien
Can
guy. It's pretty
I-
baller.
Teddy,
Hey.
how's our power situation? Can
Yo.
I craft some things?
2 coil gun ammo, or one's done and one's being made right now. Yeah, go ahead, craft whatever you want.
All right.
Okay,
bringing
I'm
in
running
the
a
Turn on the
hard
battery
right
backup, please. Oh, geez, now you're just gassing it. And consumption's
Uh,
going through the roof.
I've been running it pretty hard. Battery backup's on.
Thank you.
GASSIN it. I love report engineering. Reactor's fine. GASSIN it.
I'm hitting the go juice button.
If you can stand another 100 kilowatts or whatever for the deconstructor.
Fuck it, why not?
I love
The
how
only way I get better at Helm is by doing it manually.
Dave when
It's fine to do it manually, just
Oh, it just means you can push it way harder manually than you can auto.
yeah, autopilot's
what
so
I
gentle.
Do you know what I honestly miss from our previous game is when you skill up, I really wish it had the
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, weird.
So I did find 2 more empty shelf spots if we have the materials for it for more coil gun ammo, but
probably.
higher priority would be 5 rounds for the railgun.
Yeah, we're out of rail, right?
We have
Roger.
3 shots.
Roger.
3 shots. So, and
Roger,
we can only pull
Roger.
8 of those.
We can probably build another rack at some point.
That might be good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
not hard.
It's unfortunate that the rack only holds 3 and the gun only holds 5.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
There was a comment about how danger close we were on the front there for a second.
Well, no, I was indeed staring at that, but
I got it under control.
yeah, we're fine.
Look at that.
Contact
Red
front.
rock floating.
Yep, contacts at
I'm on
3
the low
o'clock.
front gun.
Oh, boy.
Someone get on the top gun. Oh, never mind. They're
I got it.
Contacts coming down underside now. They're gonna be all under us, Dave. Watch wall ahead,
One.
wall top.
1
Yep.
destroyed.
All contacts south of the ship right now. They're moving towards aft.
They're attacking.
Probably
is it
ballast
front
tank
or
C.
A?
Okay, I'm gonna get my gun and
I've got the rear back.
Yeah, I can't
Lower
get an
back.
angle on the one who's on ballast C right now. He's not clearing off.
You
Alright,
should
I
be
pick
back
up
up.
full set with ammunition. I hear
Get him,
being
Beans.
shot.
Right.
I'm repairing the last superconductor, and then I'm gonna go to ballast tank C.
okay, you got it.
You saw that guy explode, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he was just in the barely in my view when you got him.
So,
Dave, where's the
another
leaks
contact
on the
top left.
Where's the leaks on the top?
None on the top.
Only got bites on the bottom.
It's ballast tank B and C. We got one more bitey on the top.
Destroyed.
Jose, which ballast
What's
tank
up?
you in?
I'm in C.
I'm going to B.
C is secure.
What's that?
B
below
is
us?
secure.
All right, we're gonna ship shape 420 blaze it.
Do a 360.
All right, I'm gonna try to do a barrel roll.
Yeah. Do a
Do a barrel roll.
do a skateboard trick.
Do a
I'm
kick
so
flip.
close. I know it.
Wait. Alex, you mean how we sometimes say top,
Guys,
bottom, left,
guys,
right?
Yes.
Oh,
But-
he's not going to electrocute himself.
Nice.
Oh, never mind.
Yay!
No.
But
that's
now
long
he
since
electrocutes
passed.
himself. He's literally fucking himself.
69. You're done with leveling that skill. You may not touch it
69.
anymore.
No,
I
please
hereby
continue to
retire
repair.
as electrical
Please
engineer.
continue to repair.
Everyone
Contacts
is talking
5
KW,
o'clock.
It's like, but I get the best.
Contacts 5-4. They're on the
Oh,
front.
yeah. Bottom right.
4 lower gun. For
Sounds like it's already being fired.
I was
Central.
listening to a fantasy football podcast, and they said that a player had 68 yards from scrimmage in his first game ever, and they were like, "Oh, one off."
One up. If I hit the bug zapper, does it hit them on the bottom as well?
It hits the whole hull. I
it.
think.
So.
Hey, there's another wreck beneath us, I think.
Oh,
I can't
good.
get the guy who's right under
Leak
us.
in ballast tank C.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
on it.
right beneath us. I can't see him.
he's biting hard on it. Dave doesn't have any headroom to go up to.
Well, he's dead now.
Is it?
Can
I do
you
have some headroom.
shake him by going back?
I killed the one underneath.
Turn off the battery backup array. No more constructing.
Yeah, I finished a while ago. Thank you for the.
I think we're clear of them.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
I see 2 drifting contacts.
I think they did.
Assume nothing.
It looks like
got
you're
my eye
moving
on it.
towards them.
Yeah, that's dead half body.
I could use a repair probably on my nav terminal.
Oh, I thought
Coming.
you were gonna say on myself.
Back up. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, boy.
That was the meltdown alarm.
No,
It's okay. The computer's on it. He'll figure it out.
it only flashed
it's-
6 times, Dave. It has to flash 7 times.
I was
It's like-
there. It only flashed 3 times.
Did it? Okay.
So,
It's
It,
like
was, it went boop, 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 and then stopped.
You
yeah.
had another
It's like
whole
a-
4 flashes before you immediately
the nav
What are
vaporized.
terminal
those?
seems
Dave,
to
what
be
is
more
that?
broken.
Dave, are you seeing all this stuff on the...
That's my
Oh, it's
broken nav
broken.
terminal.
Okay. It's like, are we about to get attacked by 600?
hold on. What the? Why am I stuck in the door?
You gotta
Because-
I don't know, but I
Barotrauma.
could use some engineered in yet.
open it
Yep.
or ragdoll it, Teddy.
There's also just a real busted junction box upstream of you, so I'm checking
That's
that
what
first.
happened. Yeah, because I was like, I repaired it to full before I left.
I really like that. Flash number 7, headed to heaven. Flash number 3, cool with me.
So I'm assuming we don't want to fuck with this wreck beneath us. There's
No.
anything we need enough.
No,
Oh,
we're
no.
done with fucking with extraneous. I bet there's
No.
times there's things we're farming that would make us want to go into a wreck, but just for the sake of
Yeah,
it
right
being
now,
there,
let's go to the
yeah.
new station and the
Exactly,
streamline good
This
exactly.
is not a trip back. This is a trip forward to the next station.
Yes, but until we
Right,
get...
to the new station.
That was
Yeah.
answer to chat.
Oh.
that nav
yes.
panel's smoking hot.
We are headed towards the new station so we can get into like a new link of stations and start pushing ourselves farther east on the map.
To kill the breeding grounds.
Let me know
the-
if I can craft again.
No, never.
You got...
Dismantled the crafter.
No!
Cool. Gas
shove
in
the,
it.
Shove the fabricator in the deconstructor.
Oh, word? Gassing it!
Punch
Guys,
it,
everybody
Fury.
put dive suits on with... That's definitely the
Let's
cult
remember you
execution in
said
this.
punch it.
Everybody huff a
I'm not
seven
even
ring.
on the reactor, dude.
Whoa, where'd that wall come from?
The one that's I'm D-pinging right in front of us. I think you're gonna miss it, Dave.
Fine.
You're gonna need to keep going down, though. It keeps...
We're fine.
You
Can you not see? Oh, you can't see where my manual control direction
No,
is.
but I can...
No, we are full descent, full back. Don't you worry, I got this.
I can fucking reach out and poke the rock through the window of this thing.
Reach out and
Yeah, I'm looking
I
for
could
resources.
wiggle the gun and have it touch the rock.
Contact.
Uh,
Top.
2 o'clock. Coming to 1 o'clock? Yep, contact just about at noon.
I'm going back to the reactor.
That's
It is my home.
That is, I was about to say it
That
is
gun
my-
is in the other room. Why are you watching?
Why are you like this?
He's dead.
Okay.
Dead,
Armory
too.
Hell Breach.
I'll take care of the armory hull
Breach
breach.
Come on, get the rest of your body parts off of my ship. Get out
I
of
think
here.
realistically, if we are broke, wrecks are going to be some of our best sources of materials.
Yes, and I said there's definitely going to be things probably to farm from them, but just for the hell of it is no longer a reason to stop at a wreck.
I think it.
I mean, I think if we could very much
Sometime,
execute it safely.
I
we
mean,
just
you
got-
can stay on the ship then if you want.
We've
No,
gotten-
I
Totally.
guess I'm just saying, like, because when we're on our way to do something specific, don't always need to go for the wrecks.
Yeah, I mean, we were doing fine until the welding gas incident.
It's true until.
Yeah, holy shit.
And I sure do love salvaging like railgun rounds. That's
It's
always
true.
nice.
It's true. It's true. Okay, so we're stopping sometimes.
Well, but the other...
That's why it's like, do we need anything?
The other meta... That wasn't even a
What?
word.
Until the away team just fucking ritualed together.
Killed ourselves?
was-
Yeah.
There
Is
was
that
also a
fresh
lot of.
contact or still
there
the
were-
That's a
junk?
dragon
that
it.
stuck to us. There was a lot of medical supplies that was helpful.
They were...
Couldn't remember the what was like everyone drank the Kool-Aid, Heaven's Gate or something.
What is that? for
insert cult
contact?
here.
Right? That's what I always say. I will bring it close. Look at with the gun.
What are you looking for?
There's a super bright.
I mean, there is like a little jewel there.
Oh yeah, there is a jewel there. That's something we can mine off of the...
Someone go get it. Fuck it, I'll go get it.
Want to just see what it is for funsies?
I'm gonna park
Yeah.
it.
I don't know what you might need to. You
I
might
got
need
a
to hit it
plasma
with
cutter
something.
and a welding torch.
Or yeah, that or a crowbar maybe even.
I got crowbar.
It is... Well, you're gonna want to park at a distance. Yeah, there you go.
Where is it?
We-
Throughout the
we-
back?
It is
Or out the
right
front?
underneath the 4 ventral gun.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down for mining your open sea rubies.
I mean, there's definitely gonna be like a crafting flowchart thing.
We're in hold steady right now, so
Yeah, hippie.
our tanks are dancing a bit because of the airlock opening.
I'm just gonna
Can
stay.
people
Roger,
close
though.
that top one behind them?
You don't
So-
have to.
I'm going to keep the camera flashlight on this thing so it'll be easy for you to find it, and also be able
Except
to
that
see.
once my flashlight gets in there, it.
No,
Aha!
this is a million times brighter. Not those guys over here. These guys over here.
How's
That
the
doesn't
stability?
Help me.
Like, keep going.
Yeah.
Right there in front of you now.
Okay.
Also, I went and confirmed on the Wikipedia page for water
Plasma
temperature.
cutter.
It validates my statement from earlier.
What?
Plasma cutter?
No, that Tom Rousseau is the person that wrote the jingle.
Yeah.
That's
By the way,
awesome.
Alien X, thank you very much for your helpful tips. They have been very helpful.
Bzzz. All right.
Did you-
we got-
Did you check out that armor, Pete? By the way.
I'm wearing it.
Yeah.
I think those other things are probably also stuff.
Faraday alien artifacts.
Yeah, Zim, you're
Nice.
not the only one.
Oh, wait.
In the chat.
You just found an alien artifact sitting on the ground.
Yep.
Sick.
Well,
Oh,
might have been
that's
the
what
really
those
bright
giant
contact.
fucking bright
Wait, is
thingies
it
are?
a
Yeah.
cube, Teddy?
Yeah.
I
Alright, we leave it in the
deconstructed that
airlock.
into something that was.
Yeah. Well, let me mine these other minerals that are out here.
Yeah.
Someone
How
come
you-
bring me a. Actually, no, I can't use a Scooty Buff to get back anyway. So.
Yeah, not with
You,
the
what
artifact.
you need? Is it a heavy thing to carry back?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I have some steroids that will help with that.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna-
fine. How about I bring it to the lower airlock?
Can I
Okay.
open it for you?
Just remember to get in, close the door behind you, open the lower door.
It's not a fire artifact, right? We had bad problems with those before.
No, it's a Faraday artifact.
Ah.
There's another gem.
All right, so what am I doing? Let me know when you're here, Teddy, and
up
I'll open
from you if
the
you want.
two
Yeah, I
doors.
know. I'm gonna.
Well, I
I'm
need to
gonna-
be in a dive suit too, though, right?
Yes.
You will be when you open the door.
It is high
Wait,
pressure.
there's one more.
There, yeah, up on the next shelf. There's.
Oh,
a
I
blue
see it.
gem.
Yeah. There's also.
Faraday cage makes it so that you can't send signals, like wireless signals, out of it. So it might be something that messes with your
Electrical,
sonar.
yeah.
Hmm.
Could be electrical discharge.
Yeah, I can look at Teddy.
I don't know if we sell it or if we deconstruct it or whatever the case may
I
be.
mean, I would just.
Oh
sell
no,
it.
wait, Teddy's not sharing his screen. Right there.
I am sharing my screen.
I didn't realize it put two logos up, one for you and one for your screen.
Also,
So
I
these
need
are
more
definitely
water. I'll be
worth
back in
stopping
like
for
30
from time to
seconds.
time, huh?
Allie,
yeah.
it was Faraday. Or it is Faraday. It's this little thingy right down here.
You should picture me.
I'm looking at you with the external camera.
Oh, okay.
Careful. Yeah, your oxygen. You should be able to get back. Just let me know when you need me to open that.
Kind of creepy that the gun is also following you. I assume
Yes.
that's
Fine.
Peter.
me.
And yeah, that's Pete in it.
And you should feel.
Bring me a Scooty
safe.
Puff Junior. We're gonna put it in this airlock,
Okay.
and then we're gonna close the airlock, and I'm gonna come back around the front.
That is definitely the shiny thing, because that giant bright contact is moving across the bottom of our
Okay.
boat now.
Oh yeah.
I fucking knew those had to be something. They stood out so
Dude,
hard.
I love being a space moon miner.
Yeah.
This was Teddy's true calling all along.
Oh come on! In every game, you know I want to be the miner, trucker,
True.
or whatever, just because it's a simple life.
Give me that
All right,
fucking
Ash.
heavy space
Well, it's
industry.
a good thing that
I'm working.
we are 130 contact top.
Okay, really open the hatch.
I had to find the button.
Thank you.
Scooty Puff on the ground.
Thank you.
If I hit
Contact
the bug
destroyed.
zapper, is it gonna fuck
I have
all of
the
you
artifact.
guys?
It's chunk.
Contact
It's
destroyed.
chunks, Dave.
Okay.
No, just leave the artifact.
Oh,
I thought we were leaving it in the airlock.
Why don't you want me to carry it into the ship?
As long as
stays
it's
in
not
the
the one
area,
that
it's
lights you
gonna
on
fall
fire.
out. It's just gonna fall
2
out.
meter EMP blast every 10 seconds.
Oh,
Possibly when exposed to air. So just put it in the fucking airlock
Alright.
and don't drain it.
You disable the pump?
Yes. Well, you'd have to.
So
Break
as
it?
long as we leave this,
If we break the pump and
I
then
mean, you
still
have
close
time
the
to take it to
door-
the top.
You
if
can
want.
turn off a pump. You don't have to break it.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, turn that pump off.
There's a power button.
I It
Let
needs
me
to
know
be rewired first.
Are you putting the artifact in the top airlock, or are you coming in the top airlock?
I want to leave it in the bottom airlock.
Yeah, we're
with
gonna leave it
water
in the lower
here.
airlock.
The issue is, Teddy, so once you turn off the pump, I have to like drop the artifact and open the door inside and then close it real fast, and then you let water
that's
go in,
true.
and then you'll have to close it behind you, but you
Shit,
can't.
I should put the button inside.
What if
That
you
would
just
be
hang
cool.
out in the airlock for 100 meters while I dock?
That's fine.
Yeah, but then what's gonna happen with the artifact?
Oh, you can swing the fuck out.
I don't know. Just is the pump
Okay,
disabled?
Put the artifact down in the corner next to the pump.
I think we pretty much either sell it or we, you know, deconstruct it, basically, right?
Alright, it's...
All right.
Is everyone back on board, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, but hold on a second. So... Fuck. I don't know what to do here. I can't think of a way we can get it so it's not exposed to water.
We just leave the bottom airlock open.
Or we just put it in the top one, maybe. The
Then
one
we
that
have to leave
double
that one
seals.
open.
Alright, I'll go get it. I'll go put it in the
Well,
top one.
Then
Why
we
not
can't
flood
enter the
the-
base.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no, we need to leave it in the lower one.
All right, so I'm gonna open the store and go in.
Hold on, let
And
me
then-
get outside the ship first then.
Okay.
Alright, close the door behind you.
But then when I open this door, all the water's gonna rush inside there.
Hold on.
Is the problem?
Allie, is it sellable or only deconstructible?
Is it
Alright,
worse?
so now this pump will constantly fill that room with water.
Yes. Oh, you flipped it.
Yes.
All right. Nice. All right. So
So close that hatch.
open this one and then close it again real fast.
Yeah.
So we can either get 3
right, I
fulgurium
did it.
bars and a steel, or sell it for $1,000.
All
I
right,
mean,
so you-
fulgurium would be nice to make fulgurium fuel rods, but
Or fulgurium battery cells, which are like the higher upgraded version of
we
batteries.
never had problems with the battery cells.
I sure would love a stun baton that could stun all of you.
Is everyone inside?
I am inside now, yes.
I am inside, and there's just Ooh. Okay. So the pump is smoking in there. The artifact is still underwater.
That's
But,
fine. If the pump breaks, it's not going to pump anymore, so...
Yeah. So it's just barely underwater, but.
Alright, are we dockable?
We should be.
Working on it.
Un momento, I want to put these.
Doing the good old yo-yo.
No, we're actually just approaching it.
Oh, yeah, we weren't even close.
I'm gonna go deconstruct my minerals once we dock. No, fuck it, I'm gonna do it now because I'm bored.
We got
I
5...
mean, we're gonna dock very soon.
You have between
Oh.
20 and 600 seconds, based on how quickly David docks this.
That's a fair estimate.
Yeah. And then they
The
got...
house is about to become repaired.
Oh man, that'll up the speed of docking very much.
Yeah, but it can also up the speed of missing docking. Oh, it looks moderately good.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
quick
that
action.
was actually... That was pretty quick.
I wonder what
Suddenly, I
happens
hear
to
so
that.
much water.
Okay. That was great. I propose, since we're already past midnight for tonight's stream, that we make sure that...
Whoa, we got an
No.
event. We got an event.
What is an event?
2 workers are arguing loudly. What once might have been a civil discussion about intra-European politics
to the
has
screen.
evolved into a shouting match. It isn't readily apparent how this guy's mother factors into it. I can calm the situation down, egg them on, or nothing to see here. Keep walking.
Pull out the guns.
Egg them on.
Try to calm the situation down. You move a bit closer for a moment. Hey fellas, not my place to interrupt, but they can hear your conversation back in verses. Or, I suggest you two shut your traps before I finish counting to 3. 1.
Yeah, you better have a gun in your hand.
I do, and a knife.
Oh,
They
he
look
means
at you
business.
bemusedly. 2. They look at each other. Clearly they're shaking in their boots. 3. A smile appears on the other's face and you smile at him in turn. You feel powerful. Your smile quickly turns into the frown when they grab their tools and walk towards you with ill intent. I'm going back to the boat. I'm going back to the boat.
Security.
Fuck.
Officer.
Oh, fuck.
Security.
Oh, God.
Security. Security.
Peter, that was me.
I'm sorry.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Don't get up again. Where's the other guy?
I don't know.
I'm stabbing him.
So
Ben,
I'm just
Ben,
like
wait,
on the
Why am I
boat.
the only one stabbing him?
Where?
Because you need to. Jesus, just
They can't
just,
shoot him if you're in the
ragdoll.
way.
Oh, did you kill him?
Yeah,
Yes.
because he was gonna kill me. He's gonna kill.
You could have arrested him. We could have stunned him and arrested him.
He's unconscious. Hold on.
Oh no,
Alright.
I was just gonna shoot.
Cuff him and resuscitate him.
Yeah, hold on.
I'd also
mean-
make a request to assist my gunshot wounds too. Oh, actually, it really didn't. It did vitality damage, but it didn't leave much behind because I had my body armor on.
Okay, he's
Yeah,
alive.
it's
Can someone
rough right
handcuff
now.
him? Someone do something. Stun him.
I do not have a stun
Where'd he
baton on
go?
my body.
He's in here. He's in medbay now. There's a pair of handcuffs in cargo.
Do you need
I have a
another
pair.
hand?
I have a pair of handcuffs.
I can make another set of handcuffs, but they're expensive.
Where
Alright,
is he?
I think.
I got this.
Alright, he's wearing the handcuffs. I think.
Chewbacca, get out of the way.
I can get rid of this now.
I ain't seen nothing.
I'm totally not effing his face with my CPR.
You trying to resuscitate
Resuscitating him?
Yeah, why not?
But I handcuffed him. Oh, he's dead. Nope, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Take my
Well,
handcuffs
sure.
back.
This dude is fucking out.
Well, jettison him, send him out the
This
airlock.
place is probably not gonna like us anymore, but
If they got in a random fight in the bar, I feel like they aren't likable.
there's supposed to be
people.
two of them. But
They
there's one
escalated
unless you
things
got the-
very quickly.
Yeah,
on you,
we-
it sounds like.
The second one, Peter killed with a shotgun, so they're both dead.
I was just
Uh,
hanging out in the
I
command
gotta,
with
I
my.
gotta work on myself.
I was just hanging out in the command room with my best friend, plausible deniability.
I was running chemicals and running the deconstructor. I have no idea what you were talking about.
Oh, plausible deniability said hello to you as well.
Oh
I
yeah.
will be using some morphine as
It's
I
a good friend of mine.
And I'm gonna dip this potato in some crushed up Vicodin.
I had approximately 1 second, and then I was like, "Hey guys, what happened?" And then got shot by a shotgun.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I thought for a second it was him shooting with the shotgun, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucked. I'm in a menu right now." My God.
No.
Can you deconstruct ID cards?
You can deconstruct anything, but I deconstructed a captain's uniform and it didn't give me anything in return. It just assumes the captain's
The ID card
uniform.
just gives you an ID card when you deconstruct it.
Cool.
Hey, they were both. They were a medical doctor and a mechanic.
Oh, cool.
Quick.
Get their shit.
Eat their brains and gain their
They only had a
knowledge.
Oh yeah, let me get where's
They
the
only had a
body?
wrench
Yeah.
each.
I found a
Wow.
crowbar that the one dropped when you shotgunned his body into tiny bits.
Oh, sorry, that's right. He also had a crowbar. I saw that.
Can
I
we
grabbed
put
his
that?
body
Can
for
we
a
put the
second.
bodies in the deconstructor?
I'll just put him in the airlock and let's let him fuck out.
Yeah.
Can we sell that artifact and get it the fuck off the ship, please?
Oh yeah, right.
Is it still shocking?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
it's,
think
it's,
that one just does everything.
it's isolated, yeah.
Hopefully I can sell it, like it counts that it's in the ship. Well, let's find out.
It's in the airlock.
It's in the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll flood the bottom of the ship if we have to.
Oh, hello, Hector Buckley, seemingly the security officer for this fucking station.
Uh-oh,
Is he-
is he
is
not
he
happy
after
with
you?
you?
No, I just like to lodge a complaint with his useless ass.
Oh.
Self-report the
like,
body.
Shit, we're really
Hey,
not welcome here anymore.
we're-
we got
the
this
body.
battle.
We're here for 11 seconds, and some dudes tried to fuck us
So
up.
the time I robbed them, they just like knocked me over and cuffed me, and then I was fine after that. They left me
Because you
alone.
didn't really rob them. You were just trying to.
I was just trying to help. But with Dave's imaginary fire.
Alright, so we got a bunch of phosphorus and a bunch of calcium.
Nice.
Put
I
them
need
in chemical
I need-
storage and put them
need
downstairs.
chlorine.
You're not a selling person, are you? No.
All right.
Yes, I found the vendor, finally. Oh, after I squished myself with the door and almost
All right,
died.
I grabbed this guy. I'm taking him down to the bottom airlock. Oh wait, did we sell that thing yet or no?
I'm gonna see if I can.
Put him in the top airlock.
Go to the cell. There you go.
I don't see it, at least. I don't know where stuff has to be to sell it
Put it
necessarily.
in your hands. Bring it up to them, maybe?
The only things that are sellable right now are oxygen tank, crowbar, commandos, fatigues, body armor.
There's
It's in
no
your
water. There's no
inventory?
water in here anymore. You want me to try to grab it and bring it in just into this?
I think
first
that's
spot?
what's in your inventory, Jeff. Pretty soon you have to have things to sell them.
Fatigues. I don't. Oh, I guess yeah. It includes stuff on my body. All right. Well, it's time for me to make a run with this fucking artifact.
Bike on Dios, amigo.
Just have engineering follow you around the boat as you pass through.
You didn't by chance. Oh no. Okay. No. Nothing's wrong. You didn't by any chance open the door on the other side? No. Okay.
Airlock seems closed right now.
The lower airlock, bro.
Oh.
We could move it around on the outside of the ship, actually.
It doesn't do that much damage. It seems.
Okay. Let's give him a clear path.
Yeah. Everybody, get the fuck out of my way.
I'm just hanging out here in command with my friend.
All right. Ready? And is there water back there or it's air now?
No, it's air right now. It's gonna be bad air, but it's air.
Okay. I'm prepped.
Go, go, go. Beans has timed out. Oh shit.
This is how we get back at them. We just deliver this deadly artifact back to their station.
What thinks it's flooding?
The lower airlock.
It does not seem to have made a pulse or anything yet. Hector,
If we can't
Beans-
sell it, then we will
Beans,
break it down.
I believe Beans just DC'd.
yeah, he hasn't responded via voice either. Oh my god, Ben Lester, where was the guy who was sitting in this chair a minute ago?
I mean, you're off our ship. You're just gonna fuck their stuff up, so I don't need to rush anymore, I guess.
Oh, okay, I guess we get a mission. None of you right now. I mean, it hasn't obviously made a noise or an effect or anything yet.
Alright, I fixed the pump out there.
It's none of you, right? No.
He just sent out a message on Messenger. Total internet loss.
Poor Beans.
Womp.
Alright, well, I can close that down now. None of you? Where did the Selly person go?
A disparu.
I see my services are once again required.
Well, the unfortunate thing is I knew where he was up until a minute ago. Did you go up here?
Which Hook brother finds the vendor first. Step right up, step right up.
I can indeed sell the Faraday alien artifact
so close,
for
Teddy.
683.
Take it away, you guys.
How much do you buy Fulgurite for?
You can buy a whole Fulgurium battery for 248, but this place doesn't have any Fulgurite to sell.
Because we'd get 3 and a steel out of breaking it down, I think.
Whoa. What are you doing, Carney?
Ditching bodies.
Oh, okay.
I have no way to know the value or cost of those other things, Dave, because I can't buy them. I mean, the things you can do are Fulgurium batteries, Fulgurium bars, 200
so
credits.
we get 246 worth of credits from Fulgurite, and then 1 of steel.
It's worth actually just about the same. 600
Let's just sell it for
plus
now.
83.
Yeah.
Okay, sell that fucker. Okay. Well,
I
as
put Beans' corpse in the.
was he dead? Did it like it
It
killed
brain deaded him, I
Yeah,
think.
he brain dead.
killed his body?
Yeah.
Weak.
He gave up. The horrors of Europa were too much.
I'm just gonna strip his corpse into one of these cabinets. Or maybe onto the ground. Probably onto the ground, it looks like, yep.
Okay. Where the fuck is?
All right, you sell that off, Jeff.
Yes. Yeah, we're
If
sold.
you have, let us call it.
Hold on.
Yeah, I think I
Finished stripping Beans' corpse.
was gonna say I think Beans is slowly rejoining, and if he's actually joining the server, I don't want to like do something in between as he
I
is.
don't think he can get into the
You
game.
can't get back into the sub, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, I might probably have to invite him anyway.
Alright, his corpse is now in parts all over the medical bay floor. We're good to go.
But you took the stuff out and it's in the med bay?
Yes, it's on the floor now, not on his corpse.
Okay. Well, in that case, I am comfortable calling it here. Really good job, everyone.
Yeah,
Especially
holy crap.
the Molochs went way better than I thought.
Oh, and we're
Even
back.
our
Am I
bad
back?
moments were good moments.
Yeah.
Yes, you're back.
You are back, but
Server's
We
closed.
are,
that's
we are
fine.
closing out.
Yeah.
No worries. I should have saved my character and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Because I just essentially logged out of the server.
Mhm, mhm.
Nah, you
no, you
died.
died.
Well,
I died.
it
It
Yep.
brain dead you.
it,
Same
it
thing as
makes
Pete.
you brain dead.
I
But I
stripped
mean,
your
like-
corpse. I stripped your corpse.
Yeah, it
I
should
didn't
just turn
lose-
into a duffel bag actually next time whenever I come in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all your parts are now all over the floor in
Whatever, I'll figure it
the
out next
medical
time.
bay.
Yeah. He made
We'll
sure
figure it
you,
out next
you
time.
kept all your stuff.
Thank you, guys. So wait, were you able to sell that thing?
Yeah. 650. Not bad.
Woohoo! That's not bad at all.
Yeah. It's like a third of a mission right away.
It's nice because they're easy to see on the
All right, let's take it out.
Mhm.
It's 12:20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
time.
thanks everybody for coming and watching. Thank you once again for Gang for being here and staffing this fucking submarine. You guys
Fulfilled my quota of burning the reactor once a second.
just light it on fire to warm it up. Yeah, you guys know our Twitch schedule. Rick's got you tomorrow, then Sarah probably on Friday. Or sorry, this is Saturday, not Wednesday. John's got you tomorrow. Rick's
This
on
is
Tuesday. I'm on Wednesday with Dave. Yeah, we will see you on there, on YouTube, on Discord. I won't drag this out any further. Anybody else got anything to say before we go?
No
One
more
last
building to
thing.
Lily. Good night.
Have a good night, and thank you for coming, Brother Quest, on Wednesday.
All right, take care, everybody. Thank you again for all attending. We will catch you later. Thank you to Beans for the sub.
Alex, I've accidentally called you out again of not having a sub.
I spoke
Oops.
Go to bed now.
Hilarious.
Go to bed now.
All right, good night, everybody.
Now we leave. All right, peace out, all.
And I spoke last.
Did you?